Mabu.
Hey guys, it's the Sellouts with me, AJ. You want to speak, assholes?
No.
You're supposed to introduce everybody.
All right, fine. With me, it's me, AJ, with Sean, Jameson, and a new guy here, Josh. Lower the volume, Jameson.
I'm a little bit busy right now.
Anyway, yeah, it's an episode of the Sellouts with 4 people today. Josh.
It's a foursome today.
A foursome, damn, yeah. Anyway, this episode is survival. We just survived barely with our lives, driving in full force weather, Floridian weather, to Jameson's house. We nearly died driving. Sean, you wanna recount the story? You were the driver.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, you kind of enjoyed it.
It's
Yeah,
kind of a bonding moment, yeah.
it was a bonding
It
moment.
was really neat. Like, we were driving, and this car what I'm guessing was trying to pass another car. He drove into the left lane, which was my lane, and I had a honking horn at him, or else it would have been a head-on collision. And me and Josh would have flew out the
Front window.
front window, and Jameson and AJ's heads would have smacked against the
Snap your neck.
snapped their necks by smacking it against the seat, and we would all died. But the real question is, who would have experienced the worst death?
Probably you two, since you would have flown out the window. Jameson and I could have survived, but like we were like fucking swimming in that. It was our boat, a car became a boat. That's basically what happened.
There was instances when the water just got like to a point where it just covered the entire windshield, and I actually had to stop for it to go away.
Yeah, literally.
We
Like
started singing sea shanties.
we started singing sea shanties. Lightning was blasting like bombs. Josh was like wiping like the front window because
a pair of shorts.
you know, a pair of shorts because someone in
One of my
this
younger brothers.
because someone in the car forgot to turn on defrost.
Well, why don't you drive next time?
I was in the front seat.
I'm saying, why don't you drive next time?
Next time maybe. Granted,
I don't think we should let AJ drive in that weather.
Yeah, no.
He can barely drive. He can barely drive good now. I think driving through extreme weather is a little too much for him.
Too soon, yeah.
ow, I felt that.
Well, you almost got his T-bone, so I think.
Yeah.
That was one time. Listen, I haven't gotten any automobile accidents.
That's impressive.
Not yet.
I'm kind of surprised. Should we give him a standing ovation?
I hate you guys.
If you didn't, I'd be surprised.
Well, for first-time viewers of the podcast, what? Oh, the thunder. Oh, thank God. Anyway, Josh, you want to introduce yourselves? Introduce yourself.
Sup?
Well, you can introduce yourself besides just saying sup.
Well,
Who are you?
I'm a person. What else do you need to know?
Yeah, all right. If you don't know, Josh is our friend. We know him from college. He's a very generic individual.
He's very old.
Yeah, he's very old.
He's a raging alcoholic that would make Winston Churchill bluff.
Yeah,
I think that's a compliment.
he's also 40 years old. His hair's graying.
We met him at the bar.
We met him at a bar.
Jameson.
We just took him home.
We took him home.
We were planning on driving him home since he couldn't drive, and we just ended up here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like he needed a ride, so we brought this kind individual. We don't know if his name's Josh. He just kind of like murmured it when he was
That
drunk.
was just the first word that we heard him say.
Josh, maybe that's his son.
My adopted son, yeah.
My adopted son.
Oh no.
Maybe it's his
That
father.
was just the first noise we heard him utter, so we're just going for that.
He was knee deep in alcohol. He's like too much Jack Daniels,
Too much Jameson, yeah.
Jameson whiskey.
He was sucking Jameson down.
What?
Like,
I don't know about that
What?
one.
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna have to arrest you for high treason against the Galactic Republic.
Oh, if that's treason to Jameson, we're all guilty of it.
we're down.
What? AJ, you are not beating the allegations, are you?
Oh, I thought making fun of you? No, yeah, that's an easy allegation to prove. Jameson.
AJ, we know you're a secret femboy furry.
Damn.
It's confirmed.
I suggest you go with BB-8. That
Controller's not
character.
working either. That's cool.
But yeah, because Jameson's controllers don't know how to work.
Yeah, he still has an Xbox One.
What's wrong with an Xbox One?
It lost the console war. It got last place. It barely just beat out the Wii U.
Damn you, Phil Spencer! We curse your name for what you've done to Xbox.
Well, it's mostly just you. I'm not really much of an Xbox gamer.
Yeah, fair enough. And then I curse you, Phil Spencer. Anyway, yeah. So where were we before the hurricane hit us?
The game.
Well, AJ was sucking a fat one, so there's that.
Whoa.
We'll leave it up to interpretation what the fat one is, but
Yeah.
he was doing it. But yeah,
This is the last time you're coming on here, Josh.
we were at the game store looking at games.
We go to every Sunday.
Not every Sunday.
Most
This
weekends.
is the first time I've been like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. Anyway, like we looked around. We looked at some games. Obviously, Josh was gonna buy Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball.
That was actually me. That was gonna add to my collection.
You were right.
You people are weird.
You know what, Jameson? That's pretty weird coming from you, dude.
I'm the only holy one here.
Chewbacca.
You're
We
holy.
literally praised Satan when we were in the car.
Dude, you were like Brotherhood of Cain this, Brotherhood of Cain that. I know it's a T&O reference, but still.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Plausible deniability, I guess. The game store. We always go to the game store. It was fun. I didn't buy anything for once.
That's surprising because AJ blows through money faster than a drug addict blows through money.
I would say meth head, but that works too.
I was gonna say.
Well, I was using drugs as an all-encompassing term.
Fair enough. Correct statement.
I didn't know what that was.
Ow.
So continue the story.
This is continuous.
I
Yeah.
get fucking roasted. Yeah.
Anyway.
After we just roasted you, it was like, continue the story now.
Yeah.
Look, the truth sometimes hurts.
Truth.
This is not even truth. You're just making up lies.
Me when I tell the truth.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, those are truth. Truths from a known liar.
When have I ever lied?
A few seconds ago.
I never lied.
What do you-
I do declare.
Where are you doing the accent?
That's a horrible accent.
It's okay.
I'm pretty good at doing a Russian
Oh, whoa,
accent.
whoa, whoa.
I'm good at doing a Russian accent and an Indian accent, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Josh is good at losing.
I was trying to.
Well, because we're playing Battlefront 2 right now. And Jameson we're doing multiplayer, and Jameson
Heroes.
keeps pulling out Count Dooku and just
I
keeps
was
killing.
winning before I even got Duke.
I was kind of distracted,
No
so
heroes.
I was trying to
Okay.
do this.
No heroes? Okay, fine.
Anyway,
Fine.
what was all at the game store? What did you guys see that you wanted to buy?
I saw A2 and she was thick mommy, and I wanted her.
Yeah.
I'm having you arrested.
He found an
after
A2. He found an A2 body pillow. I mean, an A2 doll, and he really wanted it. It was It was at
It was $382.
Yeah, it was $382.
Pure virginity that I'm never gonna get
It
back.
was atomically correct. Yeah, it was also
I have never wanted to bomb myself.
it had the correct anatomy
I
too. So
bomb right now. Quick to the south.
yeah,
Oh, wait, no.
Josh was looking in the Xbox One section. Jameson was interested in buying Last of Us 2,
AJ was
Balan's
looking at
Wonderlands,
I've never heard of these games in my life.
Planet Zoo. He wanted to play a bunch of games. His favorite game is
AJ?
Call of Duty Vanguard.
Fuck no.
He loves Call of Duty
sucks.
Vanguard.
That crosses the line there, man. What the fuck?
You need to get the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Let's get
nonsense.
That's a line you can't cross.
Yeah, what did I do to you, man?
That's a line you just can't cross.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sorry, Jameson. That really was true slander.
Brother, that crossed
that's-
the line.
that's too
That
much.
was a violation of human rights.
That's a violation of the Geneva Convention.
All right, fine. I'm sorry. He likes Battlefield 5.
That's a bit better.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. We were basically grabbing a bunch of games. We're just making fun of the title, laughing at the titles. Like gun, which I heard is a pretty good game.
What about the Civil War game?
Oh, the Civil War. Yeah, Jameson wanted to buy the History Channel Civil War.
I just want to, do it as like a joke or play it around because I've heard it so bad.
Oh yeah, it's extremely bad.
Complaining about the price,
The game's so freaking garbage.
Yeah, the price is like.
It's a History Channel game. Is it supposed to be like if History Channel tried to make a Call of Duty multiplayer game?
I saw at Walmart the other day. There was a copy of a PC game of Ancient Aliens, where it's basically like a version of Clash of Clans, where you.
I saw that. I saw that at
I was
Walmart.
actually tempted to buy that because I actually do like the show Ancient Aliens. Yes, I know it's.
Why?
Because it's funny just to watch it sometimes. I like seeing crazy whack jobs just talk about stupid stuff.
To go on Reddit.
Yeah, I don't want to go on Reddit because I don't want cancer.
I'm not a sweaty 40-year-old yet.
I can enjoy.
Josh, you are a sweaty 40-year-old. Stop lying.
Actually, I think he's the youngest kid here.
I actually think Josh. Wait, how old are you, Josh?
21.
21. I'm 20. So Jameson's the youngest.
Haha! My youthful appearance.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you.
He's 16.
I'm almost.
Alright.
I'm almost 21.
God damn. This is.
Yeah, and I'm 22, so I'm the oldest one here.
Yeah.
Um.
And a pedophile.
I can't wait.
Whoa.
I can't wait to
All
be able
right.
to buy my own cigars and just start smoking like a chimney.
I'm proud of you. You have a goal in life and you want to achieve it. I'm proud of you, Sean.
Lung cancer at early age.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it'd be more like mouth cancer.
You know, I was looking at a lot of stuff on sale. They were selling a lot of games pretty low prices. Like all the Assassin's Creeds they have, they're having it like half off. So get it for $3.
I mean, Odyssey's pretty good, yeah.
Probably get like the original, all the ones up to Black Flag.
I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed. I only own 3. That's the only one I own, and that's on PlayStation 3. I've never really played any of the Assassin's Creed.
Neither have I.
I don't even know if it's worth going into.
I hear it's good. It's like a classic game series for a reason.
I know like people say Syndicate's really bad.
I mean, a lot of them are hit or miss. I think after Black Flag, it was all downhill from there. So I've heard. Granted, I hear Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be the last Assassin's Creed game. It was so bad. Ubisoft is going to go bankrupt.
I wouldn't be surprised because I mean, Ubisoft hasn't made a good game since when?
I really don't know. I want to say Far Cry 5.
Just Far Cry 5 actually.
Oh, Far Cry 5 was amazing. I love Far Cry 5.
It's like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I'm
more
not
than 4
saying,
years.
Like as a whole, did it do well?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really check for like how well they sell. I just check
Yeah, because there's a lot of games that I like that people don't like.
Like I just look at fan ratings.
I don't care about critic ratings.
Not critic ratings, fan ratings.
The critics get bought out all the time.
They do.
Yeah, they said that I don't know. They said that critics. This is a movie, not a game. But they said that John Wick 4 was a good movie, and after that I lost all.
I thought John Wick 4 was alright.
John Wick 4 is shit, and it deserves to be in the bottom of the freaking septic.
Why do you hate it so much?
Literally, the first third of the movie when he goes to Japan could be cut out from the movie, and you'd miss nothing.
Okay, that is true. But I did enjoy the movie.
I hated it. It felt like he was a freak. Like the first 3 movies, it felt like he was an actual person going around doing stuff. The last one literally just felt like he was a superhero, and he was like nothing can touch him. And the whole scene with the blind dude, where he gets the whole ending scene where it's like a shootout between a blind dude. Like, how the fuck is a blind dude able to hit those shots perfectly from that far away with a fucking musket?
On a side note, why are you playing a fucking Ewok?
Because it was funny.
I thought he said no heroes.
This is not a hero.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie.
I hated John Wick 4. It was such a fucking disappointment.
Granted, it was a downgrade from 3, but I still liked it.
It was a disappointment, and it deserves to be at the bottom of the septic tank.
All right,
Forgotten.
calm down, James Rolfe.
Did you watch the new Snow White, whatever it was?
No, that's
I refuse to watch that because Snow White is my favorite. It's tied for one of my favorites. The other one being Alice in Wonderland, but that was already desecrated years ago.
Honestly,
this was the only sanctified one, and they still fucked it up.
I'm there's a dark part of me that wants to see it out of morbid curiosity, just of how bad it is. Like they kept delaying it. It was like the Assassin's Creed Shadows of movies. Like it was just so set back. Everything was going wrong for it, and it wasn't like to Madam Web level where they were saying, "Oh, you probably shouldn't see it," but like it. Like I think an entire theater collapsed because no one bothered. Like people were watching it. Like the room was so empty, and then the theater collapsed, and everyone survived because there was only 2 people in the theater.
Huh.
I might be thinking of a different movie that was a complete bomb.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
No, I didn't either.
I do like what the original dwarves were supposed to look like, though. Like homeless people.
Then the CGI abominations we got.
Yeah. Because they thought they'd make that make. I like how Rachel Zegler said that she hated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Then why'd she decide to play Snow White?
I don't know. She said she hated the material. She hated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the story. She hated all of it, but she chose to be a part of it.
Sounds
and now
reasonable.
she lost. Now after this movie, she lost all her jobs with all her job opportunities with Disney.
Good.
I don't know why they went after her when there's a lot more people to be blamed for that movie.
I know, but she was the most vocal.
Oh, fair enough. But you know what's even more hilarious? The entire from what I see, it's just like even more bland than you could ever imagine. It's longer, but somehow feels less empty than the original.
I fucking killed the Ewok.
Yeah, it's just
I think it got like a 2.0 out of 10 rating.
I
think
got
it
a
was.
2.6 out of 10.
Yeah, which is.
I know
fucking
everyone
hilarious.
didn't like Gal Gadot's the Evil Queen.
How is Gal Gadot less fair than Rachel Zegler? There's no fucking way. And I don't even think Gal Gadot's that pretty. But how is she less pretty than Rachel Zegler, who looks like her face is a freaking ugly ass fuck?
You couldn't even like come up with an actual insult. You just went for.
She's just ugly as shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was the movie. I think there's more problems than that, but like.
Who's the actor?
Rachel Zegler plays Snow White.
Other top of the other actor, Gal Gadot. You know.
Even though Snow White is a German princess, she's played by a Colombian that has brown skin, which makes no sense.
We're not going to go into that rabbit hole. That's a like a bundle of bees we don't want to touch. But still, like the movie was sucked. Like the CGI was an abomination. Like the CGI somehow went down.
We need to discuss the how CGI. Like remember Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones.
Davy Jones looks pretty nice.
He looks so good now.
He
Like
still looks good, yeah.
Like we need to explore how CGI went backwards.
undeniably. Like if you look at Lord of the Rings.
I mean, even look at Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos looks still good. Even
I mean, I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but
like I think.
I'm not. Neither am I. But still, Thanos did look good. I mean, even Gollum's still the gold standard of what CGI is supposed to look like.
they can do good CGI.
Lord of the Rings
They
still
choose
has
not to, yeah.
good CGI, or like the T-1000 from Terminator still
Yeah,
holds
that-
up.
Well, most of that wasn't. None of that was CG. The only thing that was CG was him regenerating.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm talking about. The part where he like walks through the wall.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good CGI. Again, like back to David Jones. Keep in mind that's like nearly 16 years, like 17 years old, and it still holds up.
Yeah.
I'm
What,
doing amazing.
I'm trying to think like. Granted, I know like also like Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah.
That was practical.
No, there was some CGI in Jurassic,
Yeah, but most of it was practical.
but there
Jurassic
was
World.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World held up. That was good.
They need to stop making those movies. They've got
They're
like
making another one.
20 of them.
Yeah, the dinosaur looks like it's something out of Doom.
What? It looks like an alien.
Looks like the Hell Knight from Doom.
It looks like a fuck. I call it the Belugosaurus Rex.
Wait, they released new dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, you didn't
mutant.
see it?
It's a mutant dinosaur. It looks like the Hell Knight from Doom.
I have.
Because they ran out of ideas.
They ran out of
I
that.
need to see
Here,
this.
I'll
now.
show it to you. I'll show it to you.
After I get my ass kicked, I need to see this.
Also, did you realize, like, on Jurassic World series, they had only, like, they were, like, having the gimmick of there's a mutant hybrid dinosaur, except for the last one where it's just a regular fucking dinosaur. They
Well, that's
didn't-
what they did with the Indominus Rex and like the Indoraptor.
and then they didn't do anything with that when they were hyping that up for a the third villain. And the fucking Lost Fallen Kingdom was fucking.
I think
Or Lost
I
World.
think Dominion was the worst, but Fallen Kingdom was like a strip tease where they teased that the dinosaurs were going to be in the regular world, and then it didn't happen. They were just inside the
Fucking house. It was,
house,
it was
and then they waited for Dominion to bring it out into the regular world, and even then it wasn't even that much. They were
fucking dinosaur house.
They were in like some dinosaur jungle.
And the
house.
fucking Indoraptor was like Wile E. Coyote smiling at the camera.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Like, ugh. Yeah, this movie's fucking the fucking clone thing. Like,
I didn't get that part, the clone thing. Like, why would you? It's Jurassic Park.
I get that could be an idea of why not, if you clone dinosaurs, why not clone humans? But like, they didn't even explore anything with it. They didn't even do anything with it.
Like I said, I think they're running out of ideas, but there's still a lot of support behind it. So.
Yeah, you know what? At least Chris Pratt was Chris Pratt enough, and that was Chris Pratt enough.
Yeah, but even then, just because you have a good actor in a shitty movie, that doesn't, in my opinion, I can't save it.
Granted, I think a lot of people hated it because Chris Pratt was in it. For some reason, the internet took to hating Chris Pratt for some reason.
Because he's a Christian, I think. But.
No, it's more. It's that there's parts of that, but there's like more to it. Like they despise Chris Pratt like in a weird cultish way.
I mean, he was pro-military during the whole part and pro-police when the whole defund the police thing.
Oh,
and then yeah, he's also pro-Christian.
But then like there was like so much hate for him. Like we're like Twitter just rude his name. Like we're cursing his name. Like damn you, Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Let's see what the new dinosaur looks like.
Here, I'll show it to you.
Anyway, yeah.
This thing.
An abomination.
The
Mutant.
the mutant. Yeah. The
Belugasaurus.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
fucking.
I call it the Belugasaurus.
It looks like a mixture between a monkey and a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like with the way that it walks on its knuckles.
Yeah.
A failed clone of an unknown dino T-Rex inspired by the Rex's, Rancors, and H.R. Geiger art. Roughly Spinosaurus size, maybe. Size inconsistent in trailer 1. Slow and methodical. Doesn't seem as bloodthirsty as hybrids.
Huh.
Knuckle Walker.
Yeah, I don't.
Walker.
Who commissioned this? Because it should have been euthanized.
You.
Well,
It looks pretty bad, yeah. I'm not gonna watch it.
you know what, I'm gonna say, I thought the first Jurassic World wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed the first Jurassic World.
Yeah, it was a cool concept. It was new.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever read the Jurassic Park books?
No.
No.
Apparently one of them was like really fucked up. I could be getting it wrong,
They're
but
both really good. Now, like, if you were to do a movie adaptation of either of the books,
Oh, that'd be.
it would be beyond rated R.
Oh.
yeah, beyond rated R.
Didn't one of them like
Film.
didn't one of them there was like a baby that got like its face ate off or something like that?
Didn't a woman give birth to a dinosaur or something? Like there's something fucked up like that?
Like what would make it like beyond rated R?
Well, like the description, because like in Jurassic Park, they're like, oh, the dinosaur ate the person. That's it. This one is like his stomach got cut open. He's holding his guts in his hand, staring the dinosaur in the face, and like it's just all like super graphic deaths.
Also-
there's no like,
Nedry's
oh,
death
he
is
got
totally
eaten.
wrong.
Oh yeah, so that was Nedry's when he's holding the guts in his hand. Like,
Yeah.
and the Dilophosaurus in this, it's like
That.
this. All of them are,
Mhm.
but and it's a much more elongated story. And so one of the worst ones is at the end when the park owner dies.
Yeah, Hammond, was it?
Yeah, it's Hammond.
Hammond. Doctor, I forget his name. Wasn't it Chris Hammond? No.
John Hammond.
John Hammonds. Yeah,
So
in the book, he's like an actual asshole. He's not like a good
wait, yeah, no, he's like just egocentric business.
He
guy.
even he's not a good grandfather.
He's not like a horrible person, but he's not a good guy either.
In the
So
movie,
it's not like he's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy like the geneticist guy, but he's also not a good guy.
I know the lawyer becomes like a badass in the book.
Yeah, there's all sorts of.
Like how
There's
does
so
Hammond
much
die?
more camp. So he dies at the very end of the book. They've already gotten everything secured at the park. They're about to leave, and so everything's safe.
safe.
He's walking like one more time around like where they're about to leave because he knows everything he's built is going to be destroyed after this.
Yeah.
So he's like taking one more time to walk around and leave, and he trips and he falls down this like little hill and like he's an older guy, so he sprains or breaks his ankle and he can't get up, and the conflict mates start biting him.
Oh.
And so the thing about them is they're poisonous in the book, or they're venomous, I should say. And it slowly starts to make people go to sleep. And so then he just ends up being eaten alive. And he's like falling asleep, trying to like make it back up the hill, and they're walking up at the top of the hill, and they don't know that's going on down there. So he's being eaten alive, and he's like falling asleep, and he's just getting parked for a while.
Isn't that what happened? Like what they had, those dinosaurs, weren't they in the second movie, Lost World?
Yeah,
they didn't show anything of them though.
Yeah, like because a similar thing happens in the second book also, except the guy escapes it. Just the second book doesn't even come close.
Yeah, the second book was made just because they're making a movie.
Well, it doesn't even come close to what happened in the movies.
Yeah.
Like there are some aspects you see like, oh, I see where they got that for the movie, but like not even
The movie's
close.
a lot more tame.
Like the one of the guys gets killed by a T-Rex in the second book. And so the T-Rex is just holding him under his foot for a while, and then he grabs his foot, pulls it off, grabs the other foot, pulls it off, and so slowly he's just like eating the guy, and he's just screaming under the T-Rex's foot. They're all like, I mean, the book goes into way more detail than that. But like, all the deaths are really graphic. The raptor stuff is really cool. It goes way more into the raptor stuff in the first book. But like, they did an actual movie adaptation.
It'd have to be
Like
a movie
any other.
series. It'd have to be.
Well,
Yeah, it probably had to be a show series.
Yeah, probably a show.
well, yeah. Well, thank you for being on our podcast, Jameson's roommate. Hudson, yeah, thank you, Hudson. Maybe they should do that. Let's be honest, Jurassic Park has been drained of all actual creativity. So doing that may be an idea.
Yeah.
Jameson, stop cleaning your dishes. It's messing with the audio.
Yada. What did you say?
It's messing with the audio, you asshole.
That sounds like a you problem.
Anyway, let's talk bad about Jameson while he's gone. What do you guys think of Jameson?
What do you think, Josh?
The worst, absolute worst scumbag I've ever met.
He
Whose
was.
house are you in? Tell me, whose house?
Your parents.
Oh god damn. Holy shit. He just walks off.
I'm gonna get the knife.
I'll take that thing away from you.
Yeah, dude, trying to break your arm. Yeah. What other movies have been like creatively bankrupt?
I'll take that knife away
Never
from you.
see the day.
Yeah, I'll take that knife away from you. and use it on
Who
you.
comes into a room and starts spinning around a knife?
Me.
I mean, you are trained with a knife. Jameson just brought in a kitchen knife. And he's like. Anyway, what other movies have been like creatively bankrupt?
Star Wars.
Well, Jameson and I had a whole podcast episode about Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, Sean opinions, if you want to give your guys' opinion on Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings has been created.
The show was kind of, yeah.
I hate Rings of Power. Rings of Power can go die in hell.
Saying that Tolkien's dead, I think there's not going to be much more creativity from it.
Well, there's so much stuff that they could have actually taken from the other books, other than the Lord of the Rings, because Tolkien wrote more than just the Lord of the Rings.
Granted, Mordor, Shadow of Mordor.
Well, he wrote. That's not in the book.
I know not in the books, but that's
wrote-
creative.
He
Sorry.
wrote more than just the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings, and they could have easily taken from those books, but the Rings of Power decided to do their own thing, and they turned it into the horrendous garbage trash that it is. Like turning Galadriel into whatever the fuck she is, and I don't know, the whole Sauron Galadriel ship, and then they tried to ship Celebrimbor and Sauron is like really weird. I hated it.
Lord of the Rings, the fan fiction edition.
Yeah, it was terrible. I hate it.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't
Directed
get
by
into it.
AJ.
What?
Yeah, it was directed by AJ.
Yeah, What about, did you guys see the anime Lord of the Rings movie?
I didn't want to watch it because it looked like another girl boss crap. I didn't feel like watching.
I was surprised. I'm like, I don't know what an anime Lord of the Rings would be like.
It looked like more girl boss crap, and it's like I didn't come to watch that. I come to watch actually like Lord of the Rings. Like I wanted to see the story of Helm Hammerhand, and I know that story. And the daughter that they made up for the movie had nothing to do with anything in the story, and they just shipped to basically make her the central figure, even though she was barely even talked about in the book. And it really kind of annoyed me that it did that, so I just refused to watch it.
On a side note, like this also Gollum was terribly bad.
That was a terrible game, yeah.
Terrible game, Gollum.
It's basically slavery, the game.
Slavery, like, yeah, you're kind of right. It was.
Yeah, you're in the.
You're a slave.
You're in a cave and you're just basically a slave forcing to do tasks.
And all of it is just a complete buggy mess.
That's it. All you do is just go around completing tasks. That's it.
Yeah.
That's Golem.
Now thinking about it, what would what would an isekai Lord of the Rings be like? Some random anime dude from Japan gets transferred to Lord of the Rings.
Let's just throw AJ in Lord of the Rings and see how he fares.
Yeah.
Haha.
That's the Urukai.
What the heck?
Damn, Josh.
I mean, I don't think you're really skilled with like a bow or an axe.
Maybe I'll just hide in this city. I'll just hide in Rohan. Go to Rohan. Just live there.
That is a horrible decision.
Maybe not Rohan.
Probably
I
go to
suggest
Gondor.
you go to Lindon.
Yeah.
That's the furthest away from Mordor and the furthest away from troubles, or go to Rivendell.
Maybe this is after
What?
Sauron's dead.
What faction would you all fight for? In
Oh, I definitely fight for I'd fight for Gondor.
Gondor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gondor.
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 Yeah.
Man, I'm a man of Gondor.
We know Jameson's got to go fight for Mordor. He's down with that
No,
Sauron.
no.
He took the Sauron pill, and now he's seeing red.
No, Sean, you know I would not fight for Mordor.
You would.
You'd be a ring
You
wraith.
either fight for that or the Easterlings or the Haradrim.
No, you forgot the one faction here.
Yeah.
Black Riders.
The White Hand of Saruman. Come on.
Yeah, you would fight for. You're a cuck for Sauron. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That is aggressively true, though, Jameson. You can't hide the evidence.
I'm gonna put you 6 feet under.
Allegedly.
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 Allegedly, go fuck yourself.
Well, we haven't had our court case hearing yet, so
Yeah.
we can't say for sure.
Anyway, did you guys see they're remaking Harry Potter?
Yeah.
No.
I don't care. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I never liked Harry Potter. I thought it was dumb.
I thought the movies are alright. I think it was something to grow up with.
I didn't grow up with it. I hated the book.
What? On like the subject of books, what books do you remember growing up that were like everywhere?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animorphs.
No, not Animorphs. No. You know how fucked up those books are, right?
Didn't like it. Yeah. How fucked up? Like, didn't like a girl turn into a horse?
No, she turned into an alligator and then gave birth to a crocodile, baby crocodiles.
How's that possible?
I mean, she was a crocodile and gave birth to baby crocodile, whatever. But they got PTSD. A lot of people were in what?
She got raped.
Yeah, there was fucking rape in that show. There was like murder, suicide, genocide. It was really fucked up. Someone did a whole list of war crimes. Like this person was cannibalized when they were starfish. And like the main kid had to live through being cannibalized as a starfish. Like it was fucked up.
AJ, why did you write that, man?
I didn't write it, so I think
like the main enemies, like the centaur aliens.
No, there's two aliens: a centaur alien, evil guys, and like a parasite that gets in your brain.
Yeah, and that's how you're like able to animorph.
Parasite
No,
gets in
no.
your brain.
I don't know. I never read Animorphs. There's the Warrior books and like the.
I never read that, but that was.
I never read it, but that was like all the furry rages. Like all the furries in school read them.
No, I think just
Warrior
kids,
books.
like girls in general, did
And
too.
then there's like the owl books, like the something of Hoot.
Oh, Guardians of Gahul.
Yeah, that.
They made a movie about that,
I was gonna say they made a movie.
and that movie has been just
I think
a fever dream. I remember that movie.
I remember that releasing, but I've never seen anyone ever talk about it again.
And, yeah, I rewatched it recently. It's a very weird movie. The animation looks good for the time, considering it was like I think 2008.
Yeah, it was an early 2000s one. What about you, Josh?
I would say the book I saw the most is probably like the Goosebumps series. Like they made a shitload of those. But
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Goosebumps.
I can't even remember the theme song. Yeah.
Haunted Mask. There was.
I remembered watching the Jack Black movie. In the
Oh yeah, the Jack Black movie.
The first one. It wasn't actually that bad. I actually kind of liked it.
I did. Then there was the second one everyone forgot about.
The only thing I remember about is they played the Gummy Bear theme song that made me want to kill myself.
I am a guy. I'm not gonna finish that line, but there was what else books? Oh, Maze Runner.
Yeah.
I thought the first movie was pretty good for a young adult movie.
Yeah, the adult books are strange.
You remember all the young adults? So there was Divergence. There was Hunger Games.
Yeah, I remember Divergent a lot. Yeah.
I never saw any of the movies. Apparently, it was like absolutely horrible.
There's like 3 of them. The only thing I remember about the Divergent movies is that there on the poster there's like the wall that goes like 90 degrees, like the city goes at a 90-degree angle,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes straight and then it just goes.
There was obviously the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Which, if you think about the plot, it kind of breaks down.
There was All Tomorrows.
What's Ultamaros?
It's basically the story goes is that humanity is available. It's not. This isn't a young adult book. I was just joking around. But basically, the story goes is that humanity is able to eventually conquer Mars, and that over the years, Mars, the Martians start to change their way of looking because of evolution. They're evolving to look different from the humans, and then the humans and the Martians tend to get racist towards each other, so they start fighting each other, and then whatever. I don't care about that.
What was it?
And they fight each other, and then it was to a point where they almost basically annihilated the entire unit.
What is? All right, continue. Stop for a second.
So yeah, for the humans, they formed a treaty with the Martians after they started fighting each other, and after that they decided to go and explore the universe. But they realized that humans can't. They can't go really far into the universe without dying, because going far into the universe it takes a long time to get to the planet. So what they do is they create the Star People, which is a different type of human being, and then they go and the Star People go and colonize the universe, and they expand, and then they eventually meet an evil force called the Coup. And the Coup are basically these like insects that have like wings and stuff like that, and they basically fight the humans, and they basically mutate them into different beings, and then it's basically seeing the evolution of those new beings that the Coup created over the years.
Oh,
and eventually evolve to a point where they are able to defeat the Coup.
Isn't this like the Blood Meridian one where you see the images of human evolved in space or something?
Yeah, it was that one, but I actually read the book and read through it, and it was actually really neat, and I actually kind of want to get the actual book and read it. It's called All Tomorrows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what. I was like so confused. I mean, I thought this was like a kid's book.
Oh no, this is definitely not a kid's book.
I like. For anyone who's wondering, we had there was a video cut because we had like a flash flood warning.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Josh was looking at some stuff on his phone, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was looking at FNAF porn.
The fuck no. Fuck no, dude. I would say like a good series that, or like book series I liked. I don't know if it was popular or not. Was like the Percy Jackson like series.
Oh, that was mega popular.
Yeah.
There was like the other one, like I remember
They
that,
made a
and
movie
there was like
too.
another series where it was like Poseidon's, it was like Neptune's house or something like.
They like spin-offs.
House of
and stuff,
Anubis?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like House of Hades, and there's like Son of Neptune and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never knew if that was actually a part of the Percy Jackson series or if that was like another group of people.
I remember a book series. It was big for a while in middle school. It was called Sting.
I don't know.
I
Like the
remember.
book cover was a bee and it had like a syringe in its like abdomen.
Oh, I think I've seen that cover, but I never read it.
But yeah, basically, it's like there's this girl. She goes to sleep, then wakes up like 10 years later. She's now 17 or like 18 or something.
Oh, is that? I think I read this
Isn't the
one.
one with the tattoos of lions?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, and
I've read that.
she's
one.
immune to a zombie virus
Yeah,
created by bees or some
yeah,
shit.
she's trying to look for her brother, then she's eventually able to get across the wall after like this guy, this group of people were trying to kill him.
I haven't read that since
I-
in a
It
long
was like Sting,
Dude,
and then
that's-
another one was Cure.
Dude,
There was a wasp.
I
Then next.
never read Cure, but I read Sting. This is bringing back PTSD.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no.
Going back to the good
I
old
fucking
days.
don't remember. I read it in middle school, but I don't
It's
remember
like
the
a
plot.
fever dream.
Yeah, it was such a fever
And she
dream.
wakes up in her room and like her brother and like her abusive dad are like taking care of her or something like that. I remember that.
Wasn't there something
Didn't
like?
she like have the lines like
Yeah, she had the
maxed out where
lines.
she was like the most dangerous, but
Yeah, she
nothing
had like
was happening?
9.
Does that mean she's like a zombie or some shit?
Yeah, she had like 9 lines.
It wasn't
and, like,
zombies. I think it was like monster. You became not
Yeah.
traditional zombies, but like a genetically.
She had like 9 lines on her arm, and
It
it was
fucking- She starts mutating like fucking Resident Evil.
What the hell?
Watson, did you ever read that book?
What book?
What was it?
Sting?
Sting.
No.
It's a.
It was a.
It's a. It,
Yeah,
right now,
but-
it's just like a fever dream, and I only remember some aspects of the plot, but like.
It
was
was-
a bit unhinged.
Look,
I
somebody's
remember
outside
it.
your house.
No, it was that. What was the fucking? It was. You guys were in school. We had these like books we had to read, and then we take tests on them. No, we didn't have to, but it was optional.
I only really.
It was some. It was something for Scholastic, I think.
Yeah, AR.
AR. It was AR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah.
I only
They decided to introduce that to the school I went to, and we were like, it was either my freshman or sophomore year, and they're like, we're gonna do this, so y'all have to get X amount of points this year based on these scores you got. I'm like, I don't have the time to read like 8 novels right now. Like, what the heck do you think?
Yeah.
It was so bad.
I only really grinded hard when I was reading those books in 6th grade because they were offering the thing where if you read enough, they give you a certain amount of money. They take you to Barnes and Nobles and you can buy 1 book.
Dude, it was a grade for us.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh.
great for us too. Yeah, and that was like a little reward, like
Wait,
an
wasn't
incentive
it,
to force you to do it. After 6th grade, I just basically gave up and stopped caring. I was like, you know what, I'll just take the hit on my grade. And like the last time I really stopped caring is when I saw that The Running Man. I was watching the movie The Running Man, and I was, oh, that's a book, and I decided to see if I can cheat by watching the movie and then taking the test, and it didn't work. I got like,
Because it's a completely different
I
movie.
got like a 20 on the test. I think the question that I
It's a
got
Stephen
right was
King
like
book.
I think the question that I got right was like the name of the main character or something like that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I put
Yeah.
Wait, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there like a tier list like platinum?
yeah, it was
gold,
like green, blue, gold,
Purple.
platinum. They eventually got rid of platinum because no one basically ever obtains that except for the really weirdos that.
Because then you need to read like 20 books.
Brother, I got it all the time.
You needed to read 18 books.
Oh,
I
18.
got it all the time.
Sweating over books,
Who
yeah.
has the time to read 18 books?
Brother, I did it.
Brother had no life. Man was just on my reading grind.
I mean, nowadays,
smart.
nowadays I'm starting to read more, but like all the books that were like interesting were never the books that you were on the list.
There was
Yeah.
another one. I remember it wasn't. It was for, I think it was for ARC too, but we had to read one book because they were making it was Wonder,
Oh yeah, well,
and the movie was coming out. So if you read the book and beat the quiz, they gave you a free ticket to see the movie.
I barely was able to scrape through that.
I cheated and used the audiobook.
Damn.
I was barely. I read that book once, and I read it for like over like 3 or 4 years. I decided to take the test because I wanted to go see the movie.
Mhm.
I barely skimmed my way through.
It's fun. You know what's funny is they're making a sequel to the movie Wonder.
How can you make a sequel?
No, it's weird, but it's about the bully kid Julian.
Oh yeah, because they made a sequel book
But-
where they talked about his story through and at the very end he goes to see his like grandmother.
No, listen,
And-
I want to say the
And
part.
I
wanna say the part, Sean.
The mother was in the Holocaust.
Fuck you, Sean. I want to
And she
say.
was holding a Jew that was crippled, and no, she was a Jew, and the crippled boy was the one that was helping her.
Well, fuck you, Sean.
Yeah, and the crippled kid dies.
I wanted to say it.
She called him crab legs because he walked sideways.
No, but the trailer was super weird. So the trailer starts off with like the end of Wonder, and they're all like having like a fun time. It shows the kids celebrating. There's fucking like the kid and the dad. Owen Wilson's the dad. That one's celebrating. Then it cuts to a few later. The kids the bully kids in high school, and he's sitting down with his dad instructor saying, "We know you bullied a kid in high school. We know why you had to move schools." And then the teacher she sits him down and starts relaying about her childhood, and it just cuts to her in high school, and then in one line where a boy helps looks at her drawing and says, "You draw pretty good for a Jew," and it just cuts to a swastika falling down from the building. And then the next scene just Nazi soldiers just walking into the high school.
I need to see this.
If the trailer got so much out of nowhere, it's for a Jew, and then you see a swastika falling over the building.
God dang.
I need to see this.
It gets super intense real quick. I'm like, wow, that's a.
Well,
That was a fucking.
No, because it was in the book. It was his grandmother that drew.
It wasn't his grandmother this time.
No, in the book it was because I read the book. But in the trailer, it was his brother.
This is guidance counselor.
No, I'm saying in the book it was his grandmother that told him the story.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just saying what was in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the trailer. Why they changed it?
Yeah. Besides that, I'm trying to remember all the other books. There was Wings of Fire, which I think that was its name. It was
Josh.
It was.
Here it is. Here it is.
It was. It was.
Tag AJ in this.
Well, you guys watching videos? We're making a podcast.
I'm watching the video.
There's.
There it is. I saw the swastika.
Why do you sound so excited to see that? Yeah, I saw the swastika.
Find him.
Yeah, they're also playing generic pop music over a World War II scene.
Yeah, that seems kind of off-putting.
SS.
Yeah, I love listening to fucking Katy Perry as the Gestapo pull away my friend.
It's off-putting, yeah.
They're ripping away my friend. Bring him back.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, dude. It was. Did you guys ever have when you were younger, watch Reading Rainbow and stuff?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I never watched Reading Rainbow, but
In Between the Lines is one.
I always remember the themes Reading Rainbow.
In Between the Lines.
Yeah.
okay, so the time when we went to elementary school was a really weird time because it was the transition period from
The 90s.
from 90s and now I would say even old time period.
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, early 2000s was it was a really weird time because it was the transfer period from old time and then modern computers. Because I remember specifically the elementary school that I went to. They did. My first year of elementary school was the first year they introduced the computer lab.
My
Before
first.
that, we didn't have the computer. They had typewriters.
Really?
Okay, then that must be your school because the elementary school I went to, they just had Macs. They had the first
Yeah, I didn't-
Apple Mac.
Yeah, I didn't have that. We also
They had Macintoshes, but they also had the first.
Our school also had the old air conditioning system, and there was a whole year where it was they had to go and implement new air conditioning. We had
Jameson, stop looking at Instagram.
the
Oh.
our yeah, it was really interesting. They were still able to. I think they weren't able to implement corporal spank kids, but it was really weird. Our time period was really weird because I remembered my one of the art projects that we can make an ashtray for our parents.
Oh, we did that, yeah.
Yeah, we could nowadays kids don't do that, but I remember one of the art projects we can do is make an
It sounds
ashtray
like
for our parents.
You grew up in the 50s, but my school was mine was a my school was a transfer between the 90s and early 2000s. Obviously, you had
We had the coat room.
We had
Yeah.
if you always remember the art style of the anthropomorphic books and pencils with the smiley faces.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that art
We had
style.
the Sand Dollar store.
Yeah. We had the Sand Dollar store. Yeah, I remember that. That was the second. When I went to the beach school, was my second. I went to a private school at first. We had Macintoshes. Also,
That explains a lot about
Yeah, I
it.
went to a private Catholic school for half a year, and then I got transferred over.
actually, I went to a private school that was secular.
What? What's the point?
I know, but
Right? Yeah.
But yeah,
that's where the kids threw rocks at my head.
but
Ouch. Be like St. Stephen.
No, but it was actually it was the other school, the other side of us, where it was at the playground. They were chucking rocks at.
I always miss with the elementary schools, they had that one day where they would have a bookstore, but it wasn't an actual bookstore.
You mean the book fair?
Yeah, the book fair. Yeah.
Dude, the book fair was awesome.
That thing was awesome, yeah, dude.
my book fair, they brought a bunch of books. There was basically an entire Barnes and Nobles. They had a bunch of books that
Yeah.
weren't even actually books. They were just I remember specifically getting the Guinness Book of World Records Gamer Edition for the was like 2012 or something.
I did that.
Same.
I got that thing too, but it was like a GameStop magazine of new games. But also I got a Star Wars Death Battle kind of thing.
I got that one too. Yeah.
It was like, but they're also super unmatched. It was like,
I still have it.
It was like, can Kit Fisto fight a single B1 battle droid? And then there was another one that got really unhinged, like, can Yoda beat the Zillo Beast?
Well, no, there was one that I remember. It was Jar Jar Binks versus Jabba the Hutt.
Then there was another one. I remember it was General Grievous versus Mace Windu.
I think we saw.
We saw how that went. Obviously we had
Yeah.
Then there was only one good one. It was Pre Vizsla versus Cad Bane. That's like the only one actual interesting one.
Yeah.
Dooku versus Anakin. Wait a second.
They had that. Yeah, that was literally the.
I wonder how that went. I wonder if we know how that went.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah,
Do it.
Cut his head off.
but yeah, back
He's got a
to
haircut.
Something like that.
back to elementary school and the whole thing. What we're talking about, like reading Rambo and In Between the Lions. I remember at my school, you guys may have done it, but like we would have when we had lunch, they would turn on the TV and we just watch PBS Kids. We would like Cyber Chase was one of them. In Between the Lions. Martha Speaks, Word Girl.
Word girl.
Dude, you remember that Word Girl? And that's a
Elon and Dode for CIA.
someone made a okay, that's not nowhere. But someone made a joke is like that the ending of Invincible is the exact same as the ending of Word Girl with the train sequence. And someone showed side by side clips and they were kind of right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, the narrator in Word Girl is Jerry from Rick and Morty.
There's no hope for humanity.
No way, Darth Vader's beating Goku.
Darth Vader versus
Seems like-
Goku.
I feel like something Death Battle would make. Darth Vader versus Goku.
But yeah, my school was actually my elementary school was built in the 1800s.
That sounds about right.
That explains a lot.
My school had like a victory card for World War One.
That's kind of cool.
Still celebrating. Fuck the Kaiser. We won, damn it. We
I'm
won.
surprised you would have anything from World War II, but yeah.
From the Civil
I think
War.
my school was fairly new because I think I remember like I went there. It was 2006 and I remember everyone was doing hand paints and you could see the previous classes. It went back to I think maybe the 80s I want to say or maybe late 90s. But I remember at our high school, apparently our high school was around since the 70s because they had like awards for the 70s basketball team.
1891 was when my school was first founded.
1891, dude. Some people may have been Civil War vets went through your school.
It was an elementary school.
Well, working as teachers. Maybe
Yeah.
one of your teachers was a Civil War vet.
Probably.
Ribs! Goddamn ribs!
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Like back to books briefly. Do you guys remember all the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read some of
It's
them.
still going on, and so is Magic Treehouse.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's
Magic
still-
Treehouse
Is
is
it still the
unhinged.
same kids?
Still the same kids, yeah. The woman's still making more books.
I like how Morgan Le Fay was a good guy in the book series, even though in the Legends of King Arthur she was like a scoundrel, like she rapes King Arthur in his sleep.
I think that's not even like the most egregious part. I love that one of it was
Merlin's actually a scoundrel.
no,
in the King Arthur
like dude, I
Legends.
remember all the books. There was like I forget what it was, like Springtown with the Sea Serpent, something about like this human raven dude. There was the pirates one, the dinosaur one was the first one.
I remember the Amazon one. I remember the dinosaur one. I remember the pyramid. I remember the one where
The pirates.
I don't remember that one. I remember the Christmas Carol one where they basically do a Christmas Carol with the person that wrote it. I remember the one when there was Leonardo da Vinci, and that was about it.
My favorite one, we saw it at Barnes and Noble literally when you Jameson and I were there. It was something, midnight. It was like midnight at 2, 1942, or something like that. And it was like it's an image of them at D-Day parachuting down. I'm like, holy shit, that wasn't an extreme one.
Did you guys ever read like the I Survived?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Titanic.
I survived Auschwitz.
That one was
They did have I survived the Nazi invasion, so that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I know. There was one that was like really stupid. Like, didn't they make a Pompeii one?
They made Pompeii.
They did, like, a
I survived
San
Black
Francisco
Death.
earthquake, too.
I survived
That's
the molasses flood. I survived the California wildfires.
That one everyone does. No, that's not.
Yeah, everyone lived through it. Obviously, I survived Hurricane Katrina. That was when it first came out. There was
I
only
survived 9/11.
yeah,
That one's
and like
good.
in the front page, he's like 5 miles. He's like nowhere near the Twin Towers. He's just watching it fall. I'm like, I think that guy safely did survive.
How about the one where I survived Gettysburg and it's literally just 2 kids walking past the battle of Gettysburg?
Which people did. So yeah,
Or the
I survived the American Revolution.
Yeah, that one.
There was now there when it first came out. I remember when it first came out. I was still in elementary school, 3rd grade.
I remember the shark attack one.
Dude, everyone wanted to get the shark attack. I survived the shark attack of 1912.
Yeah.
It
Then
was 1916.
1916. Yeah.
oh, it was 1916. Oh, then there was I survived the big grizzly attacks of the 60s, which they obviously tried to capture the magic of the shark attacks.
I survived Cocaine Bear.
No.
Have you all watched the film? Have you seen
I
it?
watched
Anyway?
I want to watch it, but I
It was
haven't seen
disappointing. I thought it was going to be a lot more unhinged, and it was just a really shitty story.
Then there was
Hudson,
What's this?
have you seen Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
What do you think? We need Hudson's opinion on this glorious piece of media.
Do you want to like hear like actual like media or just vibe?
just both.
Both, I guess.
Go over here so we can get your voice in the recording. You know, like before he comes over, like there's.
I just thought it was disappointing.
I remember the first one I got was I survived Pearl Harbor.
Bear on crack goes hard.
Bear on crack goes hard.
Imagine a guy's like pitching this to the director. Okay, listen. There's this one very niche story. We're gonna make an entire horror movie.
Where a bear died of cocaine.
I wish it was just a little bit more. Like they did barely anything with the bear going. I thought their bear was gonna go unhinged and it's like.
They found like
Murder
7
everyone.
pounds of cocaine in that bear's system. So it's not like,
7
oh, the
pounds.
bear got some cocaine. No,
He
the
was
bear,
Got it. And he OD'd on it, so.
the bear ate a grouper.
Yeah, I wanted to. The thing is though, when you bring up Cocaine Bear, I thought he was like gonna go ham on like I don't know like a Boy Scout camp or something like
You
that.
wanted a massacre in the
Wow.
I wanted like a
Apparently,
massacre.
yeah.
I was like a freaking going unhinged.
They're
And
trying to
I
make a
was
sequel, I heard, like Cocaine Shark.
Oh boy.
Like
Bear on
Sharknado.
cocaine.
Like when they did
go
the
hard.
Sharknado.
Sharknado,
Yeah.
Octo Shark,
Oh my!
Sharktopus,
I
Sharktopus.
watched all the Sharknado movies and they're so fucking garbage, but it's hilarious. Like the wife of the main character becomes a robot and he gets like a lightsaber chainsaw and then he starts going back in time traveling after the end of the
Did anyone
world.
figure out
At
why?
the end of the world,
No.
Excalibur is a chainsaw, and then he meets George Washington. That looks nothing like George Washington.
And they accidentally used the Confederate flag.
yeah.
Oops.
Then
And then the movie goes, the series goes full circle, then it ends up right with back at the beginning of the first movie.
You know what's even more insane is like you guys ever saw the movie Sharktopus?
Yeah,
No.
it was stupid.
Yeah, it's half shark, half octopus.
I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
shitty shark movies.
What did you guys think of 47 Meters Down?
That one was pretty.
Attack of the Two-Headed Shark.
I watched. How about Attack of the Three-Headed Shark?
Oh, that's it. That was it. Yeah.
No, there was Attack of the Two-Headed Shark, and then the sequel's Attack of the Three-Headed
What was
Shark.
that one movie where it's like
Mega Shark versus Super Croc.
where it had like the one chick and she
Yeah.
goes like I think it's out west, but like
Mega Croc.
she goes like surfing, but there's like this big little rock piece.
Oh,
She gets stuck on it, and like a
oh,
great white like basically like
The
tries to
Shallows.
hunt her.
The Shallows.
That
yeah.
one was really good. I like that one. I like
That
a
one,
lot.
that was actually a pretty well made one.
Yeah, I like that one.
There was there's 47 Meters Down, Uncaged, in which the sharks are blind, and just you remember that one, Hudson?
Yeah.
What was the one where it takes place in Florida and it's with a giant alligator that's in someone's basement? It's like
Oh,
Crawl.
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 That's Crawl.
I watched the movie Old, and that was a funny.
No, it wasn't. Old sucked.
It was a funny movie. It was shitty, but it was
It's like
funny.
I think it's based off like a French poem or something.
And it was based on a book, Sandcastle, but it was a funny movie because the rapper was named Midsize Sedan. The woman, like, she has like osteoporosis and she's like walking and her bones are like she's collapsing on herself. And then like the kid basically doesn't talk like a kid. He basically asks everyone, "What's your name and occupation?" And like, I like doing Yeah, he just doesn't talk like a kid.
You mean when I
And
can't
then
write dialogue?
there's the kid, like there's this one Asian dude that just constantly shouts his name, is like, my name is Jared, and stuff like that. I don't know. And then like the kid, like the one of the main kids has like sex with a girl that's around his age, and then like they have a baby, and the baby dies.
Oof.
And then the mom admits that she committed adultery. It was a funny movie. And M. Night Shyamalan's in the movie. And I don't know. This might be my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Right next to Avatar.
That movie makes me want to have cancer.
You have cancer.
I don't have cancer.
What?
There's cancer on this earth.
I feel. Should we? All right. Now we're on the top of nostalgic movies that were like.
Phil Spencer.
No, we're not
Directed
talking about
by
Xbox
J.J.
anymore.
Abrams.
We're not talking about Xbox anymore. We're going back to like nostalgic movie, like weird nostalgic movies and shows, since we were on this like nostalgia grind of our childhood.
Jaws.
Yeah, I guess.
I've watched Jaws so many times that I can play.
Fucking Jaws at SeaWorld.
I love Jaws.
Jaws by the time I reached the third movie.
You ever
So
watched
dead.
Jaws 4? Have you ever seen this?
Oh, The Revenge?
Jaws 4: The Revenge, where
Oh.
they drive the boat into it with a stick and then it explodes.
After it roars.
The
After it
shark
roars.
aggressively at you.
What type of shark roars? Like, roar.
Doesn't even have vocal cords. How can it roar?
Yeah.
Look,
It's a big fish,
a
yeah.
Leviathan from
Yeah.
Subnautica.
I guess.
It's having
Yeah.
its best time.
I guess they magic.
Magic. I can't suspend my disbelief when a movie's shit.
You know what? AJ,
What?
you in your favorite movie, what is it?
My favorite movie?
Yeah. The Last Jedi, obviously. I knew it.
I didn't even say anything.
The Last Jedi is a classic.
I don't really know what my favorite movie is. I could say
What about favorite war movie?
I might want to maybe RoboCop or Truman Show
For me,
The Truman Show is an amazing
movie.
phenomenal
Yes, for
For
sure.
me, my favorite movie really depends on what what
maybe
I'm watching.
1970.
It really depends, like, what mood I'm in. Like, right now,
True.
my favorite movie is Princess Bride, and it's specifically because of the line where Wesley is with Buttercup, and he raises his hand. He raises his hand about to hit her. He's like, "That was a warning, princess. Next time my hand flies where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies."
Oof.
Is that really why you like it? Because he threatened to beat a woman?
Well, no, I actually like the movie because it's actually a good story. But
What?
that's one of my favorite lines in the movie.
It's a bit suspect, Sean.
That's one of my favorite lines in the movie, but I actually genuinely do like that movie. I thought it was really
Yeah, I
good.
like that movie. All right, Josh, go.
I mean, I would say mine isn't really like a movie per se. I mean, it's kind of like a series, but I would say like Band of Brothers or like Pacific.
Oh
is
yeah,
pretty
Band of
good.
Brothers is pretty good.
It goes
Like,
pretty hard.
particularly.
I also really like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I also like the movie Man of God. But yeah, they're all really good.
All right, Jameson, go. It's your turn.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
The
Yeah.
new Snow
Human
White movie.
Centipede.
He loves Human Centipede.
I think Human Centipede actually did better than the Snow White movie too.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution did too.
You ever
Yeah.
hear about the movie Gene? You ever hear the movie review of Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert? They said they gave that movie 0 stars because they said where this movie comes from, there are no stars.
Damn. Anyway, Jameson, go. Say your favorite movie.
1917.
1917. Yeah, I like that.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Dunkirk's a classic.
Yeah.
I love The Lord of the Rings.
I watched this one German film. It was like Western Front 1914. It's about this one.
You mean All Quiet on the Western Front?
No, that's not what it was called. It was a German film. It was.
So All Quiet on the
It's
Western
not
Front.
All Quiet on the Western
No,
Front.
he's talking about actually made in Germany, a German
It's an
film.
actual German-made film, black and white. It was Western Front 1914. It was something like that. The movie's about a soldier that's given basically 3 weeks of leave from the front lines, and he goes home to find out that his wife's been cheating on him, and he gets really upset. Like, he gets upset, obviously, and he basically loses all hope in humanity, and then he returns to the front lines and basically dies on the front lines. It was really good. I really liked it. I forget what the movie's title is though. I watched it on Hulu. Alright, not Hulu, HBO Max. It was really good.
I think the best war movie till this day is still Come and See.
Passing Bells was a good war movie.
Passing Bills, yeah, that's pretty good.
Have you seen it, Sean?
Obviously,
Well, the series.
No.
obviously Saving Private.
Yeah.
That was a holy shit!
Feel that one, yeah.
I fucking saw it flash like.
Yeah, I saw it strike.
Jesus Christ! I think the bullet almost hit your house, dude.
You could feel that one.
I felt it, yeah. Obviously, Saving Private Ryan's a pretty good movie.
That was good.
Brutally good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem with Saving Private Ryan is it takes place in France, and no one likes
Shut up, Jameson.
because of the anti-French.
What's that one movie that has to do with like Stalingrad, but it has like a Soviet like a sniper?
Sniper. Something about
Like he shoots like a German
the
officer.
sniper
like,
movie. I
shot.
forget what it's called.
I've seen
Enemy at
clips
the
of
Gates.
Aiming at the Gates. Yeah, that's it.
Aim at the Gates. I think that one looks pretty good. I haven't watched it.
Stalingrad. Have you all seen that film?
I don't think so.
It's they portray the Soviet Union as doing human wave tactics, which, as I've been told, the Soviet Union would never resort.
They never
to
lie.
human
Oh,
wave
because they
tactics.
value human life. Yeah.
I've heard the Soviet Union values every single one of its sons and daughters.
And to prove our point, we're gonna quote it from a reliable source, Reddit
Ah, yes. r/communism.
r/USSR.
Well, I mean, Sully even said, like
Yep, West
a
Front.
death of millions is a statistic, but death of one is tragedy.
That was the movie. It was West Front 1918. That was actually a really good movie. It was made.
Downfall.
It was made in the.
Downfall.
It was made in
yeah.
the country Weimar Republic.
Ah, I'm sure that really
year
lasted
19
long
in
and
the
prosperous.
It was made in the year 1930.
Ooh,
Huh.
Well, that
80-year-old
was
movie.
definitely not a good time to be German.
a 95-year-old movie.
Yeah, it was made. The title's named Western Front 1918. It was
When
actually
the
really good.
economy collapses. Yeah. So, guys, what do you guys think about the Great Weimar Republic?
We should say that for a history episode,
We
Jameson.
gotta bring it back, guys. Bring
True,
it back.
true.
You know what? You have a dream, buddy, and I respect that, man. You have a dream, and we shouldn't shit on it.
Josh wants to restore the Republic with me. Come on, man.
I want to restore the Roman Empire, yeah.
Rome is overhyped.
Josh,
Not
you
really.
and Josh want to restore Camp Lucia.
Bro.
Fuck no.
Bro.
Fuck no.
You guys also hate glasses, I hear.
I'm borrowing your bathroom again.
Okay.
Anyway.
Also, let's outlaw the word I. We were only referred to as we.
Yes. It's truly 1984 up in here. What's another?
Quoting 1984.
What's some classic movies that were fever dreams or movies people don't talk about anymore? I think V for Vendetta is a really good movie and aged really well.
Mm.
No one talks about A New Hope. Very unknown movie. It's a niche.
Ah ha ha ha. We talked all about that last episode of the podcast. I was saying more like, think a second. What is a movie you saw and then completely forgot about until recently? Like Rise of the Guardians, that like holiday movie where they team up like the Avengers.
Where's the one where the guy gets turned into a llama?
Emperor's New Groove.
I completely forgot about that movie.
I still remember that movie. That was
I
funny.
rewatched it recently and I was like, hell yeah.
It's
this
super
is as
funny.
Good as I remember. You ever watched a film that you adored as a child and you're like, this is not as good as I remember?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think about that. There's a good example that I saw that recently. I loved it as a child, but rewatching it, the movie was just AIDS. I'm trying to think what it was.
I used to enjoy the movie, what's it called? Insidious, but I tried watching it again and it was just so insufferable that I just couldn't.
No, I'm thinking about what the movie was that I liked as a child, but now it's just, I've grown to just not like it. It's gonna come to me. Because the movie's pretty bad. What else? There's a bunch of really cringe movies.
What do you guys think of the Ice Age series?
Oh my god.
It was, as a kid, it was fun to watch, but as I got older, I was kind of like, eh.
They really did beat a dead horse with that one.
They did.
I watched all of them. They're so bad.
The first two were fine. Like I remember the first two were.
Third
Yeah.
one
I like
was
the one with
okay.
the dinosaurs.
The third one was alright.
I think that was sad.
And then it keeps going downhill.
I remember the pirate one.
The pirate one.
I remember watching that one in theaters.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage was the pirate. I remember. And then after that, it was.
I remember.
Collision course.
I remember it specifically for the meme where the pirate. It was
Yeah, go on, Sean. Yeah, go on.
Manny's the dad, and he's like saying peaches, and then the pirate comes, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Dad." And he's supposed to play the role as the boyfriend.
Oh my
It is
god.
funny.
Let's see if I have the audio here. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, Jameson can dig it up on his phone.
I have it saved on Instagram because of course I do. I'm a cultured man.
You're a cultured man, dude. I love my Ice Age clips.
Jesus.
Josh, you bring something up. You haven't been bringing that much up to the conversation.
Oh, here it is.
What is it?
Dad! We're coming, sweetie! Don't move! Daddy! Peaches!
Bro, daughter.
Welcome home, Daddy!
he's like, bro, his daughter.
Oh man.
That's the thing I remember.
God, that's funny.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's pretty fucked up, but also hilarious.
I admire the creativity of that.
God, that's funny.
I love that. I love that video. That's
Welcome
the only
home.
thing I remember.
Like, Jameson has a child, and then like when she's 18, I come up, welcome home, Dad. Or
You would
shut.
be the type of person to go, "Hey Siri, start a timer for 18 years."
Oh, shut the fuck up. But that does remind me of a story that Josh was involved in.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
The moment when my bro's daughter's born, hey Siri, set a timer for 18 years.
Holy shit.
I'm getting you all arrested.
Is it fucked up that reminds me of a story?
Let's hear it. I want to hear the story.
No, so you guys know Emma Watson, who was like Hermione Granger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the movies came out, someone made a literal website. It was a countdown clock till she was 18.
The fuck?
It was like the Hermione legal. It was like a clock down to see when she was legal. Like, and people were just waiting for like counting down to the days.
Bro,
Fuck.
just use your hand, man.
They did the same thing for the Olsen twins.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know. I see James's face. He's like disturbed.
I
Oh yeah, those are
Very
real.
visibly disturbed.
I liked Full House, and that's just sad.
Yeah, but
Ryan
it was
going-
more famous with Emma Watson. There's like an image with a dude in like a Harry Potter scarf.
Is
And
that website still up?
I'm pretty sure it's gone since she's clearly not 18. She's clearly over 18.
I know she is.
Whoever created that, they need to get firing squad immediately.
I don't know if it was satire. It pretty much it could have
It
been.
probably wasn't
If
satire.
that, no.
Because I mean, when the first one came out, I mean, she was a little kid, I
She was
think.
big.
But like, it was an image of her, and it was like a clock ticking down the days.
Did the image of her change? Over
No, it
time?
was just a child version,
Oh god.
and it was just counting down the days until she's legal.
Dude, early internet's unhinged.
Dude, yes, it was.
Whoever created that, I hope they're in a ditch somewhere.
I like how Josh's home screen's Bitcoin.
It is, yeah.
Josh,
I'm trying to
there's no
find it.
saving you.
Josh, we learned from Vu. Don't do Cryptcoin, dude.
Grip coin, okay.
Shall we?
It was a scam coin. Bitcoin's more.
Well, no, Jameson, you want to tell the story of Vu and his crypto?
So he
Bitcoin's,
came,
No, get over here
Bitcoin's
and tell
more
it.
mainstream.
It is,
That's
yeah.
why I'm more.
All right, get over here. Jameson's gonna tell the story.
Yeah.
So, Vu comes over here and he's like, I got into crypto, guys. And he's telling us about how he's a millionaire now. Me and AJ are like, oh, okay, cool. And then the next day, AJ looks at his coin and it crashed to oblivion.
No, it was that very night.
Oh, that very night?
That very night. And then I messaged him the following morning. So, did you pull out? And he just responds with a single word, no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, no. So, yeah.
Well, yeah,
So, yeah.
I think we know who lost.
We lost. And
Has
thank
anyone still heard from Vu?
we heard from him.
He got his.
Identity theft stolen. So, that should be the answer. His identity was stolen. So, that should tell
How
you.
did he get his identity
He
stolen?
keeps on getting his money hot to it away from him.
Because he keeps investing in crypto.
Well, because he keeps on investing in scam coins. Mainly,
Yeah, don't do that
Bitcoin
shit.
is more like official. Bitcoin's more mainstream, so it's a lot more safe. But when you do something stupid like Hot Tua coin or Dogecoin, then yeah, you get what you deserve when you do scam
Basically,
coins like that.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
of
You get
course.
what you deserve.
was a scam?
Yeah, it was.
She's actually gonna go. I think she's going to prison
If you,
too.
she also tried to fake her death.
She faked it. She tried
Because
to.
she stole so much, like ruined so many people's lives. Like the SEC is like, yeah, we're not having that shit. So
You're
They're
done.
Under
trying to
what
get
laws though? Crypto's not regulated that much.
Yeah, but
because
she
she
scammed
scammed
enough-
people.
She physically told people saying,
She
"Hey,
did
come
pump,
and
pump and dumps and stuff like that.
come
So
to invest in my coin. Come invest in my coin right now, and you'll be rich." And then she did a rug pull, and then
basically like a
she
pump and
ruined
dump.
so many
Basically.
people's lives.
You know what's-
that she's.
I saw a
Bastard.
story. There's this guy who put 50K in Hot Tua coin.
Oh my god.
It was
Stupid.
like he's begging. He's like, "I'm such a big fan. Can I please get my money back?" And I was like, "Buddy, you invested into Hot Tua coin. I don't want that."
Well,
here."
it's like the same thing with like Andrew Tate's coin too, like the Daddy coin or the fuck.
What's a
it's
daddy?
called.
Wait, that was his actual.
It's actually called Daddy coin, yeah.
What about Hustlers University, where
Like
you
that
were
fucking
expect-
scam,
where
yeah.
you're expected to pay so much money that somebody leaked it on the internet, and that
Yeah,
was
like
nothing.
it was funny because I watched like a CopyZilla video on it, and it's like, yeah, it's like a pyramid. It's like you have these people that pay up here,
Oh my god.
and it's like a pyramid.
Did you
It's
just
weird.
And don't forget Crypto Zoo.
Did he just explain a pyramid scheme?
He basically accused of it of a pyramid scheme.
Then obviously Crypto Zoo.
Oh, the one that Logan Paul did.
Well, he's definitely a scammer, yeah.
You ever hear about the new show?
Yeah, I know. He's making a reality TV show like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What's called Paul
Jesus
American.
Christ.
It's all about the Pauls.
American.
But anyway, if you want to know for a good, reliable crypto coin, get the Sellouts coin. Very
We are
trustworthy.
not going into crypto. I swear to God. We might be sellouts, but we have a damn spine.
We're gonna do Jameson coin there.
Honestly, if we ever made a crypto coin, it was called Sellout Coins, and people bought into that. I think that says more about them than they bought something called the
at that point,
Sellouts.
They kind of deserve it.
If it's called the Sellouts coin, you had that's on you if you fell for that. Granted, no, we're not going into crypto. God, no. We don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, I like not being the complete scum of the
I
earth.
like not having a prison.
Yeah.
I like not having a prison boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true. Like we all end up in the same shell because we made fucking sellout coin.
If we were all put in the same cell,
Yeah.
I would
A miracle,
I
probably.
would ask for a transfer, and if I couldn't get a transfer, I'd purposely break the law and commit a prison crime so I can get into segregation.
What the wait? What?
Yeah, that's what it's called, segregation.
Oh,
That's what it's called. They segregate you in a specific area where you can't have any contact with anyone.
but I think
Like
it's.
solitary.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just another name. For
I think we learned from Vu never to do crypto. Where'd this start on before like Vu? What were we talking about?
Well, you said that he got his identity stolen.
Oh,
so
yeah,
what
that's
happened there?
Yeah, I didn't have. I don't know. I think he was giving out his credit card information. I don't know because he's putting in like crypto stuff.
Fuck, retard.
Just any crypto.
I think he trusted Sam Bankman-Fried, and look what happened.
Guys, you can trust my investment.
Wait,
I invest in the Lockheed Martin, and
wait,
God
James.
forbid my stock have gone to the roof.
Not anymore. There's no fucking wars from
Yeah, I
investing.
know, damn it. War
So
profiteering.
So, Jameson, how did Boo get his identity stolen?
I don't know the full story.
Is this good podcast material?
It's
No,
fucking great
no.
podcast material.
Are we sure?
All right, if you don't want to talk about this
Somebody
one,
gets an
Okay,
identity
well,
stolen.
Yeah, he's not here right now.
let's not go into his details then. All right.
Probably not a good idea.
All right, let's move on to how Josh got his virginity stolen.
Actually, you're confusing me with Jameson because
I am innocent.
he is
I was
trying to go into the Navy, so he's trying to exercise his butthole so he can take it when he's on that boat.
Well, don't you know women are allowed on boats now?
But he would go for the women, so.
It's the Navy, dude.
In the Navy.
In the Navy.
Wow.
Village people.
Jameson, you chose the Navy. Don't say, look, Josh chose the Air Force. You chose the Navy, so that's more on you.
Sure.
What about the Marines?
I have more than, a 10 IQ here.
You should join the Marines.
Join the Coast Guard. There you go.
I am
Oh,
not
God.
a puddle pirate.
Join Space Force.
Wasn't like the head of the Coast Guard found with like a dildo or something like that? And
Yeah,
buying
I
a
think
dildo?
like the commandant got fired by Trump or something like that. Yeah, because she wasn't doing her job.
That's
Makes sense.
Who fucking brings a dildo to the shit?
AJ?
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you two are gay lovers. Yeah.
Oh damn.
You're not even denying it, so it's.
No, I will just stop, try to come up with a comeback because I don't even really know what to say, Josh.
That's because you can't say anything.
Ha ha ha. Moving on.
Okay, I'll stop.
You guys want to talk about nostalgic TV shows, or you want to talk about gaming?
Ninjago.
Ninjago, yeah, our TV shows it is. Lego Ninjago.
That series fell off a cliff, dude.
I'm on.
Jesus.
But still going. I don't know what you mean it fell off the cliff. The
Well,
show's still
nobody
going.
fucking watches it, so it's fine.
When I
I'm
saw
talking about the original series part.
Oh, the original.
Rise of
yeah.
Snakes.
Yeah, I liked Kai the best. He was the best ninja.
Who did you think the Green Ninja should be?
Kai.
Josh.
I can't even remember like the names of the people, but I know.
Heresy, get the fuck out of this house.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Show came out like fucking 15 years
Yeah,
ago.
2011.
I remember watching the pilot with the skeletons. And
Yeah,
stuff.
2011.
I remember watching it.
Green Ninja Supremacy. Good going, Lloyd.
Shut the hell up. Lloyd should not have been the Green Ninja.
But he turned out to be a good ninja.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
And then like Nia became like the Blue Samurai.
No, it was
She became the Samurai.
yeah, Samurai X.
Yeah, and then
She became the Blue Ninja
Yeah, then Jay
or the
cucked.
Water Ninja.
Yeah, then Jay cucked Cole, and then he turned gay.
I was gonna say, aren't they like?
I don't know if that was ever
gay or
confirmed, but
something?
that's just been a meme.
Jay got cucked. Cole got cucked by Jay, and then he decided to turn to alien rock monsters.
You know what's even more crazy? Like, I remember all the villains. You obviously had Rise of Snakes.
Well,
Then
first it was the skeleton.
Skeleton Army.
Oh,
and
like
Garmadon.
Python and
Garmadon.
that
And
fucker.
then
Same
the
guy.
and then the Serpentines.
Yeah.
And then I think there's the robots, and that's
No, there was this Stone Army.
The
Yeah,
Stone
the
Army.
Stone
That was
Army.
like when I stopped watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then robots. Dude, the fucking robot ones took 2 years to come out, but there was only like 5 episodes.
I stopped watching it. When,
Also, Ninjago goes through a technological revolution
Yeah,
faster than any.
I stopped watching it when it went through the technical revolution. Like everyone's on flying cars and they're driving like a old school bus through the city. That's when I stopped.
But you know what's
watching
even weirder? After that, it goes back to they had a de-technological evolution,
Wait,
a
what?
technological de-evolution.
How?
They go back to the city prior.
How?
I don't know.
Shut up and stop asking questions.
I guess after like the fucking Overlord blew up, they just went back. They decided to go back to primitivism or something.
Average.
Well, I remember at the very beginning of the series, like Jay lived in like a very like secluded area as like a blacksmith, and there's
No, that was
like,
Kai.
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah, it was Kai. Kai lived in
Yeah.
like a secluded area where he's a blacksmith, and there was like horses and buggies. And like later on in the show, they have flying cars. Like what the heck?
And also, isn't this like Ninjago very young like Earth because like they like Wu's father create everything?
Yeah, something like that. Well, and, like
Ninjago lore is convoluted to
Yeah, then
oblivion.
Sensei Wu
Pretty much.
dies, and then Garmadon turns good, and then like Sensei Wu comes back and he's evil or something like that.
Yeah, there was the Ghost Arc. There was like people that wanted to turn themselves into Scalies, snakes. The Tournament of Power. That was it. Like they had fucking
What is
Mortal
this,
Kombat.
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, no, that's what they called it actually. The Tournament of Power. There was like, and then they had a Mortal Kombat style thing.
Stealing Dragon Ball.
Pythor over here.
Pythor.
somehow still
Oh,
alive.
Pythor, yeah.
Wait, was he the purple one?
The purple
The
snake.
snake,
And then,
yes.
became,
Wasn't he eaten by like the giant snake?
then
Yeah.
came out like his
I
scales
think it
were
was a
like mainly
green
white.
snake or some shit like that. I don't know.
There was a green snake. It wasn't really that important, but there was a scales.
Yeah, because I remember there being this one thing where like this one like servant snake defeated like the old blue snake. Like,
Yeah,
his old
Scales.
yeah, he took over this and he took the staff. And then he was able to get like the actual snake body and the old dude turned back into a regular snake and he was killed.
No, he wasn't killed. He
No,
was,
he wasn't.
Yeah, it was a interesting. The Hypnobrai, Constricti, Fangpire, and I fucking forget the one that shoot venom or shoot acid or whatever. Yeah, there were so many interesting. And then there was, you guys remember Lego Tsushima?
Oh my god.
Legends of Tsushima?
I never watched Chima.
I swear, it was a fever dream, dude.
Oh yeah, that.
Dude,
It was,
it's nuts.
granted, besides it was like Lego, like Thundercats with like fairies or whatever. But I swear I forgot the main character's name. I forgot it was Laval, not Lino.
Levi? No.
Lavar or something.
Laval.
The only end.
Laval or Lavar.
It was something.
Something,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There's Sir Fengar, I remember that.
Sir
Look at
Fengar,
this shit,
yeah.
dude, like 13, 30 episodes.
It was literally the concept of like frozen ice zombies
Within a year.
conquering the
They
earth.
frozen ice on. Then there was the bug episode. What are you guys looking at?
We're
The
looking at the
Ninjago.
release dates of Ninjago.
They only stopped making it like 3 years ago.
I thought it
They-
was still
Then they
going.
rebooted it. They rebooted it recently. They're still.
Well,
It's still going.
there was the movie.
The movie had nothing to do with it, and
The movie is completely unrelated and just stole its name.
What was like?
basically Power Rangers. That was the movie. Also, you guys, anyone else find it weird they never made another Lego movie after Lego Movie 2?
Then they, I thought they did.
No. They only made Lego Movie, Lego Batman movie, Lego Ninjago, then Lego Movie 2.
They were cash cows and they were making a lot of money. I have no
Well,
idea.
it's
what
because
it
the Lego Movie 2 was so fucking garbage that nobody ever wanted to watch it again.
It was
Basically.
fine. It wasn't that terrible. But they were gonna make a Lego Racer movie, and it was gonna be like wacky races with Legos.
I liked wacky races.
I remember this guy too. The Samukai.
Oh,
the forearm skeleton.
Samukai, yeah.
General
And
Grievous
Scales,
wannabe.
and this guy Phantom.
There were so many characters with forearms in that show.
Okay, yeah, but
His
Samukai
mom
went like
too,
this
yeah.
and spun his arms around.
Yeah.
Like General Grievous in the pilot.
Dareth was the brown ninja.
I always tried to like get this guy for like the Lego one when they had him.
Yeah.
He's so fucking hard to get. Yeah.
When Lloyd became the Gold Ninja. Do you also remember, guys, they kept changing powers each
Or
season?
Slithra.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they kept changing powers each season. When was the last time they ever used Spinjitzu? Or they learned Air Jitsu, then they stopped using that. They had dragons, then they got rid of that and still learned their own dragons.
Well, there's the dragons, yeah, and then they got like the
They're,
Megazord
Yeah.
that they can combine.
They're
Because
all-
Jay's family like lent him out like this junk yard. And
they had the
stuff.
flying ship.
Yeah, the flying ship.
This,
Because
those,
their old dojo was destroyed.
yeah, they stopped, like, having stuff. Like, all their...
Like, didn't Jay go missing? No, Kai went missing. Jay turned evil. Cole is dancing in the pride parades.
But, like... They stopped losing abilities too. You remember they kept having new weapons, and they kept getting rid of it to get this new stuff.
I like the old gold weapons.
They get those were
Yeah, that was
destroyed.
pretty good.
Those
I
were
know they were destroyed because Garmadon fused them all together.
to make the ultimate weapon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
which was pretty badass. Because when I saw that, I tried to combine all the weapons together, like with the individual Lego pieces.
did you really think that would work?
I tried.
Oh, shit.
It looked pretty badass though.
Yeah.
I could never get the shurikens of ice. though,
Also,
today.
you remember how
I forgot
overpowered
what the weapons were.
There's the
ice
there's-
shurikens?
There's the shurikens of ice. There's the lightning nunchucks, the flame sword, and like the earthquake sight.
Yeah. And I also remember that they had the most overpowered thing, which was supposed to be like a
Oh,
secret
yeah.
technique that was super overpowered, was like the tornado of creation.
Oh yeah.
And then they never used it again. They used it once in
They
season
used
2,
it- they used
and never
it-
again.
They used it in the pilot, and then they used it in the Serpentines one.
And
like,
never
a
again.
couple times, and they never used it again
Even though it was like the most overpowered move.
because it destroyed everything.
And then build something out of it.
Yeah. Like I remember in the pilot, they used it in like the giant skeleton fortress,
Mhm.
and they did it, and then it turned into
A Ferris
a
wheel.
Ferris wheel. Yeah.
You know, for something called for Masters of Spinjitzu, they kind of stopped using Spinjitzu after a while and kept learning new moves.
Yeah. I
Like,
think
they learned Air Jitsu and then never again.
I think they got rid of the title Masters of Spinjitzu, the subtitle later on in the show.
Yeah.
I think they just left with Lego Ninjago.
You guys remember the Lego Ninjago the Spinjitzu spinners?
Yeah, I have one of those.
I used to collect a lot
I
of
used to
those.
have Beyblades, but
They tried to make that into like a game, like Pokemon, with the Spinjitzu.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
I had that.
hmm And then, like, even though half the characters that they had for that couldn't do
I
Spinjitzu.
can never get into it.
really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I said-
Beyblades.
Beyblades.
I got into Bakugan and I got into Pokemon, but I never got into Beyblades.
I kind of got into it, but
I remember the
I don't know.
Beyblade anime.
I had one Beyblade, and I watched a couple episodes of the Beyblade show, and all I remember was the dude shouting about his Pegasus.
He also had the bandage on his nose.
Yeah, he had a bandage. That's all I remember.
what?
Yeah, the kid's Beyblade that he used was named Pegasus. He had a band-aid on his nose, and that's all I remember.
What the heck?
That's all I remember from the show.
Wasn't his dad the villain or some shit?
I literally just told you all I remember from that
I didn't
show.
realize it was a show, but
It was an anime. And then they
I always
obviously
got the little spinner things.
what was airing at the same time was the Bakugan anime and then
No,
Pokemon Black and White.
No, because what I remember is when I woke up, back in elementary school, I'd wake up and I watched Bakugan, and then Beyblade would turn on, and then after that it was Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was originally Diamond and Pearl, and then after a long time it went to Black and White.
Hmm. Speaking of what, dude, Saturday morning cartoons is a lost art or lost thing.
Well, it's because cartoons are played 24/7.
Yeah, but we would always watch the new one Saturday morning. Wake up in the morning, go watch it, have cereal, watch the new cartoons. Every Saturday morning, new episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I would always do Cartoon Network, but yeah.
Yeah,
I watched the pilot episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated TV show on Cartoon Network in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you I watched like both Nickelodeon and obviously Disney Channel. I remember there was an Iron Man show on Nickelodeon. They always also aired Dragon Ball.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, Beyblade. That's it. Yeah.
That was the one I remembered.
Yeah. That looks familiar.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Yep.
Let's fight the epic battle, and that's all I remember from the lyrics.
I haven't heard that.
That was not even the original show. That was like a later on show, because I'm looking up the original, and it's like a bunch of characters that I don't even know.
Huh.
That's like a later show. It's Beyblade Metal Fusion.
Metal Fusion.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's else? I was talking to Sean about this and Jameson. Now, when I was young, very young, I used to watch HBO Family.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bunch of. Oh, I guess the fucking power deciding may die randomly. But
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh yeah, you feel that?
Yeah, I felt that.
Fucking Aquaman's angry.
Aquaman's angry because I
Fuck
talk
that
shit
from?
about how crappy of a superhero he is. Even though I kind of do like him, but in general, I do think he's one of the lamest of the superheroes in the Justice League.
But
Who's the best superhero?
I
Green
do-
Lantern.
Yeah.
Green
I find it
Lantern's
hilarious,
total
too,
fucking
that-
bad. Are you eating a beef pot pie?
Chicken pot pie.
Oh,
Even better.
I love beef pot pie. Is the best. I love going to Walmart and going into the frozen food section and pulling out the beef pot pie and just throwing that in the microwave and just eating it. It's so good. That's one of my favorite microwavable foods.
Anyway, back to my story about like HBO Family. It was like a fever dream of all like early 2000s movies. There was shows. I don't know if this was PBS Kids or HBO Family, but I remember there's this one girl who had like these hair braids that like glowed, and it was something about Spanish. And there's also two animals, like a dog and a cat that spoke Spanish. But this was a fever dream show that I saw. And it was like a nightmare-inducing show. It was supposed to be educational. It was called Crashbox. But it was like stop motion. It was like kind of like stop motion and what is it? Like avant-garde kind of weird art. And it was supposed to teach you like art history and then math and then English words, or just basic light history trivia. God, that was another big bolt of lightning.
That was a huge one.
But what happened? What they showed it like
It's
in the most
fucking
creepy like shows. Holy shit!
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Shook the house a little bit too.
But it was like the most creepy fashion pop. Like what was one? It was like an animated skeleton. He just broke apart into bones, and you had to do multiplication. And he was like talking to you. He was a stop motion skeleton. Then there was this one. It was called the Revolting Slob. That fucked with me.
I really need to use your.
Because it was this like gross puppet that was eating food, and like you were doing math, and once you finished the math question, like there was this voice that says, "Unfortunately, the revolting Slav did not survive." And then he blew up into gore, and you see what he ate, like, splash on the screen.
Sounds like you're saying revolting Slav.
The revolting Slav, no, revolting Slav. But,
Didn't know you were German.
shut up. But, and then there was, like, in, like, the main intro, they were all shorts, and, like, the main intro was, like, this robot that was, like, putting in, like, these machines to start each clip. It was fucking surreal. And, of course, there was, like, this fairy tales for kids where there was, they took like random stories and then told it in like a different cultures. Like there was like a Native American Snow White and like a German Mulan or whatever. But then there was another one final show that I remember from HBO. I don't know what the show was called, but it was like CGI, and there was only one scene that I remember.
Wait.
It was kids telling stories, and it was this kid dressed up as a captain, like a sea captain, and this other kid that was supposed to be the devil, and he gave him a pipe, he smoked it, and then choked and fucking died. Oh, and yeah, sorry for the brief break. Another fucking Amber Alert came on, or weather storm, and don't worry, you guys missed nothing. Final part 3 of the podcast. This is gonna be the final section. What we're gonna talk about the JFK files. This should fit with one of our previous podcasts where I sat down with Sean and we discussed what would be on the JFK files.
Yeah.
Now Jameson and Josh are here. Why don't you guys explain what you think would be on the JFK files? Or what you thought originally, what you thought of the JFK conspiracies.
I mean, I kind of figured CIA killed him, but and I was proven right. So
No, just talk about it, Josh. You haven't talked all podcast.
I have been talking the entire time.
Well, you know what, Josh? Just go on. Just what did you think of the JFK assassination before, and what do you think would be on?
I mean, I thought it was kind of fishy that Lee Harvey Oswald killed him because of the shot placement. Like, I mean, they say he was a good shot, but like hitting a moving car
With an iron sight.
with iron sights on an Italian rifle seemed kind of.
Well, not only that, the head flew backwards, even though he was shot in the back of the head.
If he shot in the back of the head would lurch forward, and it just didn't make any sense. So I thought it was kind of weird, but I'm glad that I was proven wrong. So,
all right,
You
James.
proved it wrong.
Wait a minute.
You didn't prove it right.
well, proven right, yeah. What do you think, Jameson? You haven't
I
talked
haven't
at all.
looked
So.
into any of the case files.
All right. Well, Jameson, what did you know about the JFK assassination, and what conspiracies did you believe in before or after? Like,
I believe no one killed him. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He
He faked his death.
faked his death.
He's still alive.
He's waiting for his moment to return to reclaim the first American empire and invade Cuba.
Of course he's going in.
Second Bay of Pigs.
That was the plan.
Well, I mean, he didn't like the Bay of Pigs anyway, so.
That
He
was
faked his death so he could have sex with more women.
yes.
This is the
He
conspiracy
did,
theory we're
he
starting.
did Marilyn Monroe Part 2.
Yeah, I can't even say it.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
No, but Jameson, go on to your conspiracy theories about JFK.
It was actually, hear me out, it was God.
Did you say it was God?
Yeah.
God killed JFK?
Yeah, yes, the
God
one
hated
Catholic, yeah.
Kennedy.
Well,
It's a sign that my theory is correct.
well, as we all know, the Catholic Church got it wrong, and that there's only one true church,
You're right.
the Orthodox Church.
Latter-day Saint. Oh, Orthodox. Yeah. Right.
I mean, both were around, when the apostles were.
You're
around.
right.
Well,
Until the schism of 1054, but yes.
Yeah, Great Schism of 1054, Catholics got it wrong, and then they gave birth to more schisms.
Yeah, they kind of did. So.
And we've just been trudging along, doing okay. I mean, we had a couple interesting things, but we never schismed, and we're all good.
We have like Oriental churches though.
They schismed before.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they schismed before the Great Schism of 1054. The Orientals are different. They schismed, the first one, the Assyrians schismed after the Council of Ephesus, and then the Orientals schismed after the Fourth Ecumenical Council. Then after, that was like in the 300s and 400s, and the Great Schism of 1054 is when the Catholics split from the Orthodox.
You know what I know?
Nothing, because you don't like, this is not your topic.
I
Let's
should
say.
start my own religion.
I just came back and we're talking about your own religion. I thought we were talking about JFK.
Well, we got bored with that, and me and Josh started talking about something interesting.
We started a cult around JFK.
Oh.
That's our cult, JFK.
I mean, it's kind of
He's
a
actually
shame
our
that
leader.
the Greeks don't have Constantinople anymore, but
I know we need to.
Istanbul.
Let's make. I saw a T-shirt that I was actually thinking of getting and a hat that said "Make Istanbul Constantinople Again."
yeah.
I might actually get that.
Anyway,
It kind of annoys me too that it took the Hagia Sophia and turned it back into a mosque. Too.
That really fucking pissed me off.
Yeah.
anyway, stop. Enough about that. Let's just talk about JFK, what we thought in the files, what we're actually in there. So, in the 8,000 files that Josh read through because he's a lunatic, what did you learn, Josh?
Well, I learned that the CIA killed him because he was trying to essentially, from what I understand, he was trying to cut back on the military-industrial complex and really corruption. And at that point, it was starting to get out of control. And CIA didn't like that, and they basically plotted to kill him. But I think they used like Israeli intelligence or some shit.
Mossad.
Like
They did. Yeah,
or Mossad or
I thought
something.
they also used Cuban mercenaries.
They did. Didn't Hezbollah also? Hezbollah didn't help with that out.
I mean, not Cuban mercenaries were involved.
I don't think they were wrong, but
Hezbollah is Lebanon. Sorry, I was thinking. I meant to say Mossad. I don't know.
yeah.
Hey, Hudson, you want to get on this conversation?
I'm sure he does not.
Oh.
All right, no. All right, never mind. All right, Jameson, what do you know?
He's dead.
Thank you for your input, Jameson. Now get the fuck out. No.
Get the
I
hell
never
out of your
knew.
own house.
This is our house now. We outnumber you.
What?
I expected. I thought it would be. It was kind of what everyone expected. Personally, what I thought what was going to be more or less was the powers going out was what I discussed with Sean in our podcast about conspiracies.
That was the mafia, and the CIA knew of it, but they did nothing with
Yeah,
it.
I thought it was gonna be like the CIA, which is incompetent. Like they knew an assassination was
Well,
coming.
they're not incompetent, but they let it happen.
They let it happen. Or I had like
Same
two
thing.
theories that they knew it was gonna happen, let it happen, or
They're supposed to prevent it.
they failed. They didn't take the threat seriously. He was assassinated, and they blamed it on Harvey just to make themselves look competent.
Yeah, who knew that Mossad actually helped out in this?
Another
Yeah,
theory.
that's crazy.
Another theory I had.
I mean, I'm not surprised because Israeli intelligence is
my theory.
It is.
I kind of wish it was true, but now that we know it's not, it was CIA. But my theory was that the CIA planned the assassination to make themselves look important to Kennedy, but they didn't actually need to kill. They didn't want to kill him. They wanted to make an attempt against him so they can say, "Hey, see, we're important. You should fund us again."
I mean,
But they fucked up and accidentally shot him, and they had to save face.
I mean, it kind of was, but Kennedy kind of lost faith in the CIA after Bay of Pigs, and he was wanting to get rid of them. And then CIA was pissed off about it and basically capped him. But what I think is interesting is the fact that I think that's why they killed Oswald, was because he knew he was innocent, and they figured, oh, if we kill this guy, then...
No, I thought Oswald was involved. They clarified that he was a part of it.
I don't think he was.
Well,
I think he wouldn't have minded if he died, but he wasn't like...
When the Soviets heard word that John F. Kennedy got assassinated, they fucking lost it. They were completely like, did we just shoot a president, guys?
Yeah.
Was that us? Who ordered this?
But yeah, I don't think there's no way Harvey. I mean, he may have shot at him, but it was like, I'm guessing he was like trying to throw it in the wrong direction. Like he did something, but he was supposed to be the fall guy.
well,
Basically, because he
'cause
was
there's-
kind of, from what I gather, he's pretty incompetent.
Because first off, he was really shitty in the military. Like he was a terrible shooter. Second off, he was shooting a shitty rifle that had an iron sight, and
Italian World War One rifle.
he was an
Yes.
Italian World War I rifle with an iron sight up in a building
Like two
that's
stories.
like multiple stories, and like a football field away in a moving vehicle, and he was able to shoot him in the head twice.
Yeah, I
from what I learned, I think it was confirmed that Jack Ruby was with the mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's who the mafia killed Oswald.
Yeah, the mafia and the CIA work together all the time, and it's well known.
Yeah.
With declassified documents like Operation Underworld and Operation Gladio,
Mhm.
where where the the mafia and CIA and even the Catholic Church work together.
I'm glad it's out. We can put all the conspiracy theories to rest.
I want to see the 9/11 stuff.
I want to see 9/11. There's Trump approved that to be released. I want to see. They're also supposed to be releasing the MLK and RFK files soon.
They teased the MLK stuff being released, but they didn't really.
Well, I mean.
No, I thought they did. They confirmed.
Oh wait, no, that was QAnon where they basically released nothing.
Yeah.
With the. Well, I mean, I guess with MLK, it's not really released, but it's pretty damn close to being released because a lot of people don't realize is that after MLK was killed, the family, MLK's family, they basically sued the.
Hey Hutchinson, can you please lower? We're doing a podcast.
Memphis Police Department, or I think no, they sued the government, United States government for basically killing him, because where the hotel is where he got shot at, there used to be a big tree there, and like the night before, or I think it's the night before or night after, they basically the Memphis Police Department literally came in with chainsaws like 4 o'clock in the morning, tore the tree down, to basically prove that what's the guy's name that killed him was able to shoot was able to shoot through a building, staying on top of a tub, and shoot him in the throat. And it was like, but what's funny is that like with MLK is that the family they won the case against the United States government, and they only wanted $100 because they were only trying to prove a point that that whoever was accused of killing him was innocent.
I thought it proved that he was the guy that shot him, the guy that
No, he was basically a fall guy.
No, I thought it was proven that the FBI and CIA were harassing him. Definitely, it was proven they were harassing and bullying him. The guy who actually killed him really was the guy that killed him.
If you see in interviews, like when he was in jail, he didn't do it. So. Yeah.
I wanted to see QAnon. I wanted to see
the Epstein files.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the Epstein files.
I don't know why I kept saying QAnon.
I messed it up. I wanted to see the client list. I wanted to see who was on Epstein Island.
All of them.
This is probably gonna be the most political we get.
They're never ever gonna show it. They're never gonna show the client list because I bet you anything there's some important people. I'm not gonna say who, but there's some important people that don't want that released.
Obviously. That's why they fucking killed him. Like, I'm going to say, this is probably the most political we get, but the way they handled the Epstein releasing was the most dumbest thing I'll ever...
They just released the stuff that we already knew about.
Yeah, and then they did a Rickroll with it. And they're literally, on the official Twitter page for, like, that department, they had a Rickroll. Here's the Epstein files. Never gonna give you up. They literally did that.
Yeah. That just pretty much shows that that a ton of people that are in high places were a part of it, and that they're trying to hide it.
What do you mean proves? Everyone already knew that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to hide that fact that a lot of people in high places were a part of it.
I don't think any sane person's gonna believe that he didn't kill. He killed himself, but
yeah, what? Yeah, really, he killed himself.
Yeah.
You know what? Plot twist. We know the truth. Who's behind both the assassination of Kennedy and the death of Epstein? It was Jameson. Jameson did it. He killed Kennedy and killed Epstein.
And did 9/11.
And did 9/11.
My master works in amazing ways. He gives me unique powers.
He's the apprentice of Emperor Palpatine.
Oh no, he's far more powerful. A more ancient evil. Our Lord and Savior, myself.
Yourself. See, again, you're an egotist. We keep repeating this. You have a massive ego.
I'm the protagonist.
No, you're
not. Back me up, Josh. Back me up, Sean.
Say Christ is Lord.
Just like throw a fucking rock at his head. Like,
If I walked into a church, I would probably burst into flames.
And a lot of other things, like with you.
Depends on what kind of church.
I feel if you walked into a school too.
If you walked into a Mormon church,
I'm kidding.
You'd be at home.
Or Seventh-day Adventists.
Mormons, Seventh-day Adventists,
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses. They're not Christians. Catholics, in my opinion, aren't Christians. In my opinion, Protestants aren't Christians. Oriental.
Well, okay, we're going
Oriental
into religion.
Orthodox, they're not Christians.
Sean,
Religion,
we're going into a religious. And we should say that for a religious episode.
I think Muslims are pretty bad too. Muhammad is.
All right, Josh. All right. Yeah, haha, you're edgy. But all right. What? So all in all, the JFK files. At least we can put that conspiracy to rest. Of course, we all know there's gonna be that one dude who's gonna be like, "No, this is a lie. They faked the documents. We all know the reptilians were behind it, or fucking Adolf Hitler."
But
That's AJ's conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's AJ's favorite conspiracy theory. That was Adolf Hitler.
Hitler killed Kennedy.
It was Hitler himself.
Hitler himself did it. He escaped to Argentina, and then came back just to kill Kennedy.
He escapes to Argentina. He flies up, kills Kennedy for no reason. Then Gritty's out of there.
Wasn't Kennedy's, like, the Kennedy's family was pro-Nazi appeasement before?
His father was
Yeah.
Joseph Kennedy.
Well, his father was a part of the mafia, and he was a rum runner. And he was a known
And
criminal.
that's why the mafia was so pissed with Kennedy's, because
He was pissed at Robert Kennedy.
Yeah,
they got mad at JFK because he wasn't doing anything about Robert Kennedy.
JFK he won the election with mafia votes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same with RFK.
Yeah. No, I think it was a mafia that killed RFK. I don't think it was the CIA, because
I think mafia definitely killed RFK because the mafia was really pissed off at RFK.
And also, I don't think it was the CIA that killed RFK, because RFK agreed with the CIA that Bay of Pigs was a disaster. He agreed with the CIA on a lot of things. So for them to kill him is a bit weird, since he was on their side.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the mafia.
You know, it's definitely the mafia. Or I think Ciron definitely did, because he was crazy.
There's no saying that the mafia didn't hire Ciron.
Yeah, Ciron. I think Ciron, but yeah.
There's no saying that they didn't.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. I definitely think it is the mafia. Obviously, the mafia killed Jimmy Hoffa. There's no denying that.
Jimmy Hoffa. He sounds familiar.
He was the head of the unions in Chicago, I think. He was a big.
Was there a movie about him?
I think so. Well, he was very influential with the unions.
I think I know who you're talking
He
about.
kind of. I don't really know the full story, but the mafia.
Oh,
killed.
I think it was The Irishman. That's right. Jimmy Hoffa was in the movie The Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
What is it? All right. Let's. I'm gonna see, like, I've seen some people say they're releasing the 9/11 list. Why don't they release the moon file lists? I'm like,
The moon landing list.
yeah. I don't think they will.
Man, look at the rain.
I think they already have. It's
Dude, Josh, look at the rain.
What's really going on?
Is it gone away finally?
No, it's really light now.
Yeah.
See
Sunny.
how long it lasts.
But yeah, like people are like saying the moon landing's fake. No, it's not.
Oh, they think it's like Hollywood or some shit.
Hollywood, or it's flat, or the Nazis are on it, or the reptilians are on it, or it's
The
fucking
Nazis
hollow.
are on the dark side of the moon.
No, the fucking Decepticons are.
Even better.
No, the Nazis are on the dark side of the moon, and they are also on the South Pole because that's the entrance to Hollow Earth.
Shut the fuck up, Sean. I
What do you think, Jameson?
think that's the plot of Iron Sky.
Did you subscribe? That Nazis are on the dark side of the moon. They're also on the South Pole, and that because the entrance to Hollow Earth is in the South Pole.
What drugs are you on, and where can I get it? Because that sounds.
It's called the History Channel, specifically Ancient Aliens. But
This is what the History Channel's been teaching him.
yeah.
Dude, have you seen the History Channel recently?
Oh,
History Channel's great.
It's not even history anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no history on the History Channel.
There ain't.
But speaking of files that need to be released, did you guys know that there's still files from World War I that the U.S. government hasn't released?
Of course, because the Alien Sedition Act put by Woodrow Wilson and all the people that they arrested due to anti-war sentiment.
But yeah, I'm like, everyone's there's dead. Why not just release it? It's like over 100 years.
Well, the same can be said for a lot of World War II and the JFK.
But the thing about World War I, literally, World War I, you could definitely make the argument that everyone there is dead. Everyone involved was dead. And it's like over 100 years, and people already have a negative idea of Wilson and the United States and what the Sedition Act. So why not just release it?
Yeah, that is true.
And I think there's one file still hidden from like I think the Spanish-American War. I may be wrong. Which I don't know what file's hidden there. Like that's way over 100 years old.
What could be hidden in that?
Who knows?
We blew up that ship, or
We blew up the Lusitania.
Well, I mean, even then it happens.
We blew up the
Maryland or whatever.
USS Maine.
It happened like 130 years ago.
What secret? Like, guys, we have a horrible secret we want to tell you.
We blew up the USS Maine.
No, it's not even that. It's just like some secret. Like, we don't want them to learn how we make gunpowder for our cannons. That's the one file. So, or like in World War One, we can't let them know about our new fucking
our spies in the Kaiserreich.
our new biplane. We can't let the Russians know.
We can't let people know that we have secret spies in the Politburo in the Soviet Union.
Dude, no, I mean, like, literally, what is there to hide? Like, guys, we have a spy in the court of Austria-Hungary.
Well, for the longest time, MK Ultra was still classified.
Yeah.
And most of it's still not even declassified.
Well, that's different than fucking World War One. Everyone, there's people that are still alive that were affected by MK Ultra. I'm talking like World War One. It's still a very influential war.
Dude, we had secret plans of invading. Well, I can understand why some files would be classified for World War One because the Sykes-Picot Agreement. There's a lot of fishy stuff that went down there, and they don't want some of those stuff that had something to do with the Middle East to be revealed because that's a very big thing that's playing in right now. And if they were to reveal some of the stuff that they did, some of the fishy stuff that was going down there, it'd probably make the instance and the stuff that's happening there a lot worse.
Well, I would say counter argument, Sean. It's nearly over 100. It's over 100 years old. Everyone there is involved is dead, and we've been through so much history between then. Yeah, it's very influential, but at the same time, everyone already kind of has a suspicion.
Oh, I'm just giving a reason why they would do that, because.
And who's here to say that's what the files that are hidden? There's only a few files that are hidden.
I'm just saying that's probably what it could be, but then again, most of the stuff that I just described is public knowledge, so even then, I don't even know what it could be. I'm just giving a good guesstimate of what it could be.
Imagine if it's just something like completely normal, like weird, like just a modified biplane. That's what's hidden. They kept classified.
The triplane.
The triplane. We can't let like the fucking Iranians know about the triplane. That North Korea cannot learn about the triplane. We have to keep it classified.
Because we all know that North Korea existed back during World War One.
No, that's the reason it's still classified. Is that
North Korea hasn't learned about the triplane yet.
We need to keep that secret from like fucking Iran and North Korea.
North Korea's still using biplanes. They haven't learned about triplanes yet, so that's why they're keeping
Our
it classified.
F-16s come into contact. They got like a World War One biplane.
Actually, no, it's F-47 now. Get it right.
Yeah,
It's crazy to think that back during World War One, they painted airplanes like multiple colors, like rainbow colors.
That was a German thing.
Well, they had the circus battalion in Germany.
The flying circus, yeah.
The flying circus. It's crazy.
But like, if you think about it, like, I'm saying like classified information, it gets weirder. Is like imagine if it's just I guess maybe if it's like some like how to make a better mustard gas, maybe you don't want that getting out.
Yeah.
But same with World War II. I know why everything in the Manhattan Project's still classified because you don't want to teach everyone how to make a nuclear weapon.
Well, yeah.
But like other stuff is canceled, like the Spanish-American War. Like, goddamn, we can't let anyone know about our modified radio lines.
Modified radio waves.
Radio waves. We learned.
Let us communicate from 12 kilometers to now 13 kilometers.
Kilometers. Like more. They can't. We can't let them know about how we improved our cavalry tactics.
Can't let them know that we discovered a new type of Morse code.
Like what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's possible that there's some stuff at World War One, but like, why is it still like classified? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not anymore.
Like, what do you think's classified about World War One, Josh?
I'd probably say like what you're saying, like stuff that has to do with the Middle East, like the partition of like Palestine and like.
We weren't involved with that whatsoever.
No, not really.
Except Armenia, we wanted to protect Red.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
I'm guessing.
I mean, I guess it might be like the fact that was like the start of like a lot of like government overreach, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
But
arresting people. For
but
not
even
being
that
supportive
that
of
could be
war.
traced back to the Civil War with suspending habeas corpus. Then
Yeah, I'm just throwing up stuff.
But I'm saying it took it to another level with World War One, like with Wilson, like arresting people and detaining people for not
Maybe.
supporting the war.
Yeah.
It's a file that we found out something we shouldn't. That we found out the war was created by a Scotsman, puppeteering the whole thing.
Because he wanted free
He
Scotland.
wanted an independent Scotland.
Yes, and he
And
was
it's
willing to
like
hire.
Wallace
And he was
and
willing to
Wallace.
hire all of these people to overthrow the countries. Like Gavrilo Princip was actually hired by him, and Vladimir Lenin. And,
Yeah,
and Vladimir Lenin and what's his name?
Rasputin.
Rasputin were actually working together.
Curiously, he didn't
But
get everyone
Rasputin-
in Europe to gang up on Britain.
Yeah, Rasputin failed the first time, and then that's why they sent in Lenin. Lenin was the backup plan.
Yeah, say quoting the King's Man. Let's. I think.
Thanks for clarifying that. I bet you anything our audience wouldn't have
Our
known
audience
that.
doesn't know.
Well,
what
who
it is.
saw King's Man really?
I saw it in
I
theaters.
I saw it, but
I did too, but
never mind. Then
See?
I guess.
We all saw it, so shut up.
Yeah. All right. Now. But yeah, like, and I get why there's World War II stuff that's still classified. Obviously, Manhattan stuff, and just like the espionage and what we were doing. But there is one that's interesting that like is very suspect. That's classified. It's the flight of Rudolf Hess. You guys know about the flight of Rudolf Hess, right?
I know
Yeah.
who Rudolph.
Yeah,
Hess
the
is.
Nazi deputy. He got on a plane. He flew to England to convince England to join the Nazis. But he was going out to meet the king and like Prince Edward.
Yeah.
And apparently, there's rumors that he did meet him, and a lot of stuff about what happened when he landed is classified up until he was arrested. Like I think a month later. Like there's a large section that's missing from his landing to his arrest. That's
Yeah.
classified.
Well, initially the British were actually supporting the Nazi regime and actually funding and giving them money.
Yeah,
to
I know.
help rebuild their country.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of part like maybe some people, very influential people, were very sympathetic with Hess and agreeing with Hess, and they wanted to keep that silent. Even like, there's also stuff about Himmler's suicide that's classified, which is also a bit weird about Himmler's suicide. That like kind of suggests maybe he didn't commit suicide.
I mean,
More like he was killed. Himmler was killed.
I mean, I don't really care about that.
Yeah, no, who cares that Himmler died?
He's a
Good-
pretty heinous person.
It's good that he's dead, yeah. But I'm like, it's interesting, maybe like, it's a bit complicated. Like, there's some hints that maybe they killed Himmler for what he knew. Maybe he had like some connections with stuff too. It was weird. I don't know why Himmler's death is classified and stuff at Rudolf Hess is still classified. Well, I know why, but it's suspect.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was like stuff classified from the Revolutionary War. Guys, we can't let them know. We can't let them know. Or like from the Civil War. Like, guys, we
It's actually run by the Freemasons.
no, not like that. I mean, it's like something like again, like with weapons. Like, guys, we made it a new type of musket for the Civil War. We can't let the world know about this. This is top secret.
The laser musket like Fallout or something like that.
Fucking laser musket, or like the automatic musket. Like, we can't let we can't let anyone know about the fucking automatic musket, or like some secret thing. Like, that would be twisted. Like, guys, we can't let it's just still classified. We can't let the Confederates know we have a spy ring in the South. Kind of a bit late, guys.
Yeah, guys, the war's over. Guys,
You sure?
For all we know, maybe that's they're trying to hide from us. The Civil War's still going on.
War never changes, dude.
What?
war never changes.
Funny.
Me and Mesopotamia.
The conspiracy that the Civil War's still going on, but in secret.
I still say the conspiracy that the Civil War is not over.
It's not over. The Civil War isn't over. You
It
see,
never was.
it's underground. The Civil War wasn't real. It was made up.
This Confederacy still lives. In fact, the Confederacy won.
In fact, there never was a Confederacy.
The fact was that slavery was always supported in America. The idea of
Okay, stop, Sean. You're gonna get us blacklisted, Sean. So shut the fuck up. Like, just like get something really. See, there never was a Civil War. Hell, there never even was in America. You don't even exist. All right, everybody. This has been the Sellouts. If you guys want to do acapella, we can. 3, 2. 1. Nice, Josh. Goodbye. Yeah, fuck communism. So long, guys. This has been the Sellouts with AJ, Sean, Josh, Jameson, and Jameson's other roommate who I think ran out the front door. He walked out the front door, and I don't think he's coming back.
On the grill, but yes.
Oh, before we leave, Josh, you have to tell an embarrassing story.
I had a Muslim person in my class I wish I could have insulted because she said that, I forgot what, I think I told Sean about it on the phone. Can't think of the name of what it was.
The fact that you got her pregnant, or the...
No, it was because she claimed that Mary wasn't explicitly named in the Quran, which is...
Yeah, I think we're just going to end it here.
Lie, but...
All right, well, thanks a lot, guys. The end.